Avast, ahoy, and g'day once again to ye, my lords, my ladies, and everybody else not sitting on a cushion or a well-defined gender bracket. Welcome back to Corsairs Cove, where we are continuing our retro gaming kick, once again returning to the early days of the first commercially successful TTRPG, Dungeons and Dragons. With me, I have my hearty crew. She is the answer to the question, what would happen if a bunch of anime series and mid-2010s memes achieved sentience, developed an incredible artistic talent, and then devoted all of it to furry porn, but was also a bit scary? It's Darish Donovan.
Honestly, very accurate.
Thank you.
Very accurate.
She is best described by her enemies, who call her willful, undeterred, and spongy. Or by her pets, some of whom are also her enemies, who call her rapturous, benguin, nutritionally stingy, and possibly a little too touchy-feely for their taste. It's Karen, the mother of bunnies. He is the end result of a Cold War-era experimentation in gene splicing, apparently what you get when you cross a 17th century Danish aristocrat with moss from the IT crowd, then sprinkle in the cast of Glee, and have the end result raised by the nurturing but aloof grizzly bear. It's Mr. John Best.
Wow. I want to read my own biography.
I was funny, wasn't I?
Yes, you were.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you were funny. God, now I have to speak. And in the DM seat tonight, he's replete with vitamin H for humorous, vitamin D for big dick energy, and vitamin C for occasional cat-like reactions to certain stimuli. It's Josh the Pirate!
Ahoy, mateys. So let us talk about these lovely folks, shall we? Daria, who the absolute furry porn are you?
I mean, what else is there to say? I feel like my entire character has been encapsulated in a one complex but ultimately short sentence, and that gives me existential dread. I'm Daria.
John, who the heck are you?
I'm John. I'm loving being part moss, part bear, and part Danish someone. So yeah, very, very much enjoying myself
You
tonight.
do look Danish, I will say.
There's a little
Yes.
Scandi in there, yeah.
Yeah,
Like a
yeah.
pastry.
How
Yeah.
tall are you?
Quite.
I'm like just shy of 6 foot, so
Yeah.
5'11"-ish and a bit.
Pretty Scandi, I'd say, yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll take that. Scandi and maybe Irish with the like. It was red. The hair was redder when I was younger.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, you were very ginger.
And dry. When you put the powder in it to
And
change
now
the
he's
colour.
wet. What are we talking
No,
about?
it was
happens
it
with
went
age.
extremely fluffy at one point because
It did.
we were using talcum powder to make you grey. So that whenever you slapped you on your shoulder, like you would get a cloud came out from your hair, but the hair was also exceptionally dry because of the talcum powder, so it was just getting extremely frizzy. So you had this orange afro at one point.
Yeah, I forgot that.
And Karen, who the heck are you?
Hi, I'm Karen, sometimes known as the mother of bunnies. I'm a performer, a writer, an internet addict, and apparently too touchy-feely with my rabbits who have been hiding from me so I don't subject them to any more horrific cuddles. Because I'm a monster. I just want to love them, and they want to be left alone.
It's really funny. So one of the rabbits has recently carved a hole in. So they get cardboard boxes every now and again because they love to destroy them. So we put a large cardboard box. Guinea and Hildy has a Hello Fresh box. And she's been busy bun-strutting. Her favourite time to do is about 5 a.m.
Yeah. It's a good time to make loud banging noises.
At the other end of the house, we can hear her quite clearly when she's like just tearing shreds out of the inside of this box. And she's opened up a narrow window down one corner of the box so she can see the kitchen quite clearly. Which means that we can also see into the box quite clearly, and she fucking hates it. Like, whenever you look in and say, hey, Hildy, she's like, fuck off! And she'll, like, run away.
How dare you perceive me?
I'm in a box, you're not allowed to look at me. I'm like, no, bitch, you opened the curtains.
You made a window.
You did this. You could have opened any curtain. Well, I need to be able to see you, but you're not allowed to look at me. It's very much a vibe. And I be Josh the Pirate. You can find me here on my channel, Corsairs Cove, where I run D&D and attempt to play Skyrim. Karen does it far more successfully, mainly because the internet was prepared to stay connected when you did it.
Internet.
Well, it also didn't help that I kept failing to save properly, and then I had to do the same part of Solstheim 3 fucking times. The first time, I'll acknowledge, was my own fuck-up. I misestimated how far I could jump when heavily encumbered and fell to my death.
That's how I killed my horse.
And then the second time, I was like, I almost circumnavigated the entire island I was on, and then Lydia and Serena started fighting for no reason. And I was like, whenever they do this, I have to reload a save because one of them will kill the other, and Serena normally wins. Though Lydia had summoned an ancestral ghost, and there was also a third party, and I was just like, you know what, I'm not getting involved. So I read to reload a save, and on the loading menu it says quick save, load, and save. And I was like, well, I want quick save. Oh no, that's just actively quick saving. You fuck. Why would that be on the menu? That's an F5. Quick save, because from the menu, I can save normally. I don't need to. I'm on the menu already. There's no point in that. Josh fell on the horse because and then it died because I was heavily encumbered. I don't think I've ever been so heavily encumbered that I would kill a horse by falling on it.
That's what Karen said. That's what happened to her horse.
Oh, technically it fell off a cliff, but you know.
Oh.
I wasn't riding it when it did. She was.
I somehow did not fall off the cliff, but the horse did. It was very weird.
So I had to go back an hour. I had to go back half an hour the first time and an hour the second time, just so that Lydia and Serena would stop killing each other and do the whole fucking thing a third time. So I was just skipping through all the comments like, yes. And it's fine now, but then the internet crapped out. So, and if I also play D&D sometimes, and other things.
And if this stream ends abruptly, it's because the internet crapped out.
Seems okay right now, but you know what? Let's
not startle it.
Slam on. Yes.
Don't look it in the eyes. Don't make any sudden movements.
It's a flighty beast.
Yeah. It saw me really. If it sees me really getting into something I'm streaming, it's like good. Time to die. No cliffhanger resolution for you, Karen.
I must also remind our glorious, replete, and possibly rather dashing audience to please like, follow, and subscribe to all the things, you bloody champions. We have all the exclamation mark socials. We have a YouTube. That one there. Jesus, I can't type today. I'm hitting all the buttons. There we go. My fat fingers. There we are. And please slam a subscribe onto any of the YouTube channels. And we have a Discord. If you are an actual human being rather than a bot trying to sell us artwork.
That's probably AI. We don't want it.
Yeah, unless it's images of Donald Trump as Jesus, I don't want to see it. Because it's hilarious how upset everyone has gotten about it.
I just love all the people.
Thank you for clarifying why you want to see them.
Yeah, no, I don't want to see it in any other reason. There was one though where he started out as Jesus and then it morphed into him as a woman with large breasts who just bounced. And I was like, this is also hilarious. And
To the horrors of the modern age have no end.
Yeah, I was just like, this is definitely what Sam Altman and all of them were intending this to be used for. And yeah, that's the Discord. Karen, can you tell me about the Ukraine, please?
I can. You may have heard about the war in Ukraine. It's been going on for a gosh darn while because, why end a terrible thing that's just making life worse for so many people? That just makes no sense. So if you would like to help make the lives of the Ukrainian people a little bit easier in these troubled times, you can follow the link in chat and donate to the Red Cross Ukraine Crisis Appeal, and they will send you a lovely dollary dues or whatever currency you happen to be using across to Ukraine to support those displaced, injured, and otherwise inconvenienced by the machinations of powerful men.
Thank you very much. If you like the music that just stopped but will probably come back again, that's Sirenscape. It does that. It always does it when I'm about to start talking about it. Probably because this part of the intro takes roughly the same amount of time every time we do it, which is the same length as the piece of music I use to underscore it. We are proudly sponsored, supported, helped out, and generally grooved up by Trolllord Games. Check out their stuff at trolllord.com and currently on Kickstarter. They are currently kickstarting for Volume 4 and 5 of Castle Zagzig. And Castle Zagzig is Gary Gygax's like ultimate dungeon. They are crowdfunding for the re-release, so they're bringing it up to date for the modern age, putting all the rules back in and making it work for what we've currently got today. And they are just shy. I believe they've cracked $400,000 dues so far, which is pretty decent. And if you get to be one of those people, there's an extra sort of fun add-on for everybody who backs it like that, throwing on so many little optional extras, more dungeons, more useful stuff. Strong recommend to that.
More dungeons? Stop.
The whole thing is so many fucking dungeons. It is the monster dungeon. And what's fun is it probably originates with this little boy. What else do we gotta talk about? I don't think there is anything else we need to talk about. We need a recap. What happened last time, guys?
Well, I will tell you. So we continued our exploration of the bottom layer of the dungeon, essentially, and we are traveling accompanied by the box of a zombie that apparently was found somewhere, and we were exploring dark corridors. Some of them were filled with like dead spiders and not much else, but we found a fascinating thing called a gelatinous cubicle, and this cubicle was the place of work of a certain kobold skeleton who was miffed that we disturbed his preparation for the weekly report, and he tried to attack us, and we decided to give him a new cubicle made out of wood. So we kind of spliced and diced the jelly into two parts. There was a lot of belly flopping going on. There's a lot of funky lubricated action. You know how we like that. And we were victorious at the end. And we found some new kobold friends. All of the kobolds love us, and they tell us everything we want to know. And they told us quite a lot about the evil overlord Bagel, who is apparently in the directly opposing part of this whole thing. We are as far away from Bagel as we can possibly be, but we know how to get there. Kobolds helped us find the way, and we know he has a bunch of shitty magic. Invisibility, command, hypnosis, fireballs,
which is bullshit.
Magic arrows,
Because I get
which is kind of bullshit.
one spell.
Yeah, you have one spell. Seraphina has 0 spell.
Uh-huh.
I got half a spell.
It's yeah.
You've never successfully used.
Like I said, half.
So, yeah, we're not super stoked about things they told us about this guy. But anyway, we are strong and powerful and brave, and we're going forward. We found a room full of rats and spent an embarrassing amount of time defeating them.
Look, we're level 1.
Something I would rather forget. Yes. But at the end, we still did go us, and we got some funky loot out of it. We got a new cool staff, a staff of healing. So now, Sister Seraphina is double staffed, pimped out with 2 staffs, ready to go. One to heal, one to steal your health. I don't know. I tried to rhyme.
I like it,
Yeah, it works, yeah.
So yeah, it's Seraphina is like 2 shotguns in every hand. She's ready to go, and I think that's where we stopped.
It is. Well done.
Mm.
We
Yeah,
did
so
stop
we-
very
we're
abruptly,
slowly
so
making our way
well
there.
remembered.
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. Well, mateys, I think that was excellent.
How
well done,
many
Dara.
XP points do I get for my perfect recap?
Oh, so many. Look, I'll just tally them on here there for you. So you're currently up to 370.
Yes.
I'll add you another %. So, mateys, may enemy guards continue to fail to properly discern your profession, and all the creatures that you encounter fit neatly into a 5 by 10 foot space, as we, ideally with locks and a handle, as we head tremulously at first, and then with mounting heat and passion into the realm of man. So yes, the gang have... we returned to the gang. The gang haven't returned anywhere. The gang are still there, in a room full of dead rats. It has a passageway that you entered from, coming in from the west. To the east and in the southeast corner heading south, there are doors. And I believe Aethelas and Pennitickle could have listened to both doors and did not determine, were not able to determine if anything was beyond them, but they couldn't hear anything beyond them.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
I have also lost track of the instructions. Were like left, right, left, right. I have no idea.
It was
where we
heading
are
down
now.
and diagonally was basically the
Yeah.
instruction. You have just gone. You have just gone east. So the next would probably be south, but
South.
it is entirely up to you. The room you are in is fairly unadorned, other than the corpses of rats. There was
My favourite interior design.
yeah. Whatever was in here before has been thoroughly gnawed upon. Other than the staff of healing that you found, there is no other fancy loot. But I think a staff of healing is pretty sufficient. Sister Seraphina did use the staff of healing to crank herself back up to full hit points. Sir Pennitickle is 1 point off, and Aethelas rarely gets hurt in the first place. So, at least partially because he's extremely wealthy, was able to afford all the armor.
Capitalism. Even here.
Yeah.
To be fair, I also afforded Pennitickle's armor, so...
Yeah.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Oh, we're not judging you for being rich. I also roll very
We
low
should.
whenever I hurt you.
That's true, yeah.
So yes, which direction would you like to head? You could go back and south, or you could go east or south from the room you're currently in.
Let's go forth.
What?
Just
Let's go
generally.
forth.
Go
Please.
for yeah.
Listen.
I've given you 3
Sir
options, and you're
Pennitickle-
proposing to go forth.
Listen, Sir Pennitickle always goes forth, whatever that means.
That's
he doesn't
true.
care about navigation.
So forth would be forwards, which means either of the directions, either south or east, but
but
definitely not
that's-
backwards and south.
Yeah, let's go south. That's the way we're supposed to go. And we did say we were, like, not going to hit all the optional rooms along the way. We were just going to head straight to
Yeah.
Bagel
Yeah.
Face.
Yeah.
Bagel face. Okay.
We're heading for Bargle's Bagel Emporium. Or something like that.
Yes, hello. I would like a salmon bagel, please.
Oh, salmon cream cheese.
Mm.
Yep. Fantastic. Alrighty, you head south. Who is... So this corridor is actually quite a bit narrower. This is definitely no more than a 5 foot wide. You're going one at a time down this one. What order would you be traveling in?
Seraphina is not going first.
This was assumed.
She is squishy.
Yep.
Seraphina can go
I'll go
last.
forth.
Pennitickle goes forth, Aethelas goes last.
No. I'll go second. And
Okay.
then that way Seraphina can go last.
Okay,
Yeah.
excellent. Leaving her ripe for the Velociraptor attack. Alrighty, can I get a save against spells by Sir Pennitickle?
Oh, am I still passively looking for traps? Because
I
love
assumed
looking
you
for
are.
traps.
Yes, let's have a...
Yippee! Is that a D20, right?
It is a D20, and then you have your character stats ability for I'll have told you your save against spells at some point.
Save against spells.
Dwarf.
Yes.
Save
It's a
against
12.
spells is a 12, yes.
So do I need to hit a 12?
Need to
on
beat
a
a 12. 12
20?
or bigger.
I got a 14, so I'm good.
You are good.
I thought I'm adding 12, and I'm like, that's crazy.
No, that's the DC. Sir Pennitickle, you do spot a trap on the floor. It is the reason this is a check against illusions is this trap is it's a floor. There's a hole in the floor. It's a pit trap with spikes in it, but you do not see it. You sense a magical spell. The spell is an illusion of more floor over the top of it. Being emitted by a single great flagstone on the floor. You put your foot on the floor and you feel a friction of magic up through your boot. And suspicious, you halt your fellows behind you, reach down and put your fingers through the floor, which is rather clever. Hey, Southern Skies, good to see you. Old school traps, yes.
Oh, I will also remind that I'm still on the kitty leash. I'm still on the little child leash.
Oh, sure.
Just in case.
The rope.
Yeah.
In which
is there
case it is
anything on
worthy
the
to
other
note,
side?
ask, what kind of slack is Aethelas giving Pennitickle?
Way too
on the
much.
kitty leash.
Aethelas is like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to hold this, aren't I?
If he falls through the hole, how far will he fall before Aethelas goes, ah!
Well, have we brought this up before we left? Was this a thing that we normally do, or have we just not talked about it since last time?
You definitely haven't talked
I
about it
think
since
we
last
started
time.
doing that because Sir Pennitickle just crosses the road in the most inopportune places usually. So I think that's the reason we started doing it.
So he has a little harness.
Yep.
Cool. Right. Well, Aethelas will now be holding on to that rope permanently, except maybe when we get in a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will just turn to Aethelas and point at the pit full of spikes and try to make eye contact, but my eyebrows are too large, so you can't really see.
Your eyebrows tickle Aethelas's chin, but yes, you successfully draw Aethelas's attention to the pit trap. It occurs about 15 feet down the hallway. Just before a T-junction. How do you navigate it?
What's on the other side? How big is it?
The T-junction, beyond it, you can see the corridor goes in both directions, but only about 10 feet heading heading westwards. It continues going east. So it comes down and goes this. It only goes not very far this way. It goes quite a long way that way. But there are doors on both sides, in both directions, in the southern wall.
But how big is the pit? Like, can we jump? Is it jumpable?
10 feet wide. Yeah, let us say.
That's jumpable.
Let us say 7 feet wide. 7 feet front to back.
I'm gonna jump it.
You're gonna jump it? Okay. No one ever tosses a dwarf.
Question: is there like a lip around the edge, so if you shuffled right at the side of the corridor?
It is impossible to see because the illusion is covering it.
Ah, gotcha.
You could attempt to change that.
I mean,
well,
how?
I'm gonna try and jump first because if I fall, I'm on a rope.
That's true.
You know.
The illusion is being actively emitted by a single flagstone.
Magic users, fellow magic users, is there any misspell you can do in this?
As I would recommend to our fellow stone users, maybe just smack the stone in half.
I mean, I know my way around stone. Can I smack it?
Just break it.
You are welcome to try. I will say, roll me a d6.
A d6?
Pennitickle.
No.
I mean,
A 5.
A 5. You don't have any idea whether or not this would break the enchantment, but it might. You can certainly give it a go. If you don't want to damage your axe, you can use Sister Seraphina's hammer.
Oh, I'd love to. Thank you.
I'll hand the hammer over for you.
Make an attack roll. I'm going to give it an arbitrarily very high AC.
16 on a die.
Wow.
With something,
I was
I
just
assume.
going to say 16 was the number you needed. So, yeah, there you go.
Oh, shit!
Yeah,
go.
I was going to give it an AC of 3. Yeah, it cracks in half and the illusion fades.
Nice. Well done, sir.
Good job.
Oh, thank you for
and
the hammer.
now that it has faded, there is a maybe 2-inch lip all the way around this pit. The pit is full. It's about 15 foot deep and full of jagged, rusty spikes. Aethelas, looking down at that, you could die from falling down that. Like, Pennitickle might survive, but you and Sister Seraphina would almost certainly perish from falling down that, like, statistically.
Statistically.
Or the tetanus that happens afterwards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that or the immediate thereafter, yeah. If the blood loss doesn't, the tetanus will, exactly.
Tetanus, yeah, there we go.
Okay. So
Are there, like, rat corpses?
Maybe 1 or 2. More like rat bones. But when there aren't so many spikes that it's not possible to fall between them if you're small. But yes, there are a few.
I recommend, before we go over this, that the equal distance on the other side of every path from the junction might have a similar trap. Just so that, like, you know what I mean? If you trap every entrance to the junction an equal distance apart.
Makes sense. Smart. Well, all right. I think we should do this. I'm gonna jump over and hold the rope on one side. You hold the rope on the other, and Sister Seraphina can, like, shimmy on the edge.
Using the rope as a support structure. Yeah.
Yeah, because like 2 inches is not very much to,
No, it's
to
not.
stand on.
No, it's not.
I'll try to jump.
When you jump, wrap the rope around your waist once, so that if you fall, I can yo-yo you back up.
Okay, I'll do a little twirl.
This will be a strength check from Sir Pennitickle, and if he fucks it up, a strength check from Aethelas.
Okay, no, I rolled well. Plus anything? Plus.
No, probably
Okay,
not.
15.
Well, strength is
I have
your,
plus
but you have a
one.
+1, so yeah, there you go.
Yes, believe.
Leaps over. It's 7 feet is a decent distance. Like I can long jump that, but with a good run up. You absolutely managed to clear it. Pennitickle, it's you. You in perfect long jump style. Aethelas, he manages to get quite a lot of air. Actually, you're quite surprised. You almost have to you can't hold the rope too hard, otherwise, because he's going further than the drop, and he's like, so yeah, you have to I don't want to slow him down or ruin his jump by holding onto the rope too high. But yeah, you
I
successfully
Mario jumped.
Yes, bling.
Does he get a mushroom?
No, but there is a gold coin floating in the air above the hole.
Hey, that's one XP.
Which you smack your head against, and it
Nice.
falls into the spikes.
Why?
Okay. Well, we tightened the rope next to the edge, so Seraphina can shimmy.
Yeah. I'll give the rope a little bit of a little shake to see how much slack I've got to work with, and then I'll basically put my toes on the 2 inches. Sorry, no, I'll put my heels on the 2 inches, so I'm facing the rope and my back's to the wall.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try and
Shimmy.
shuffle along.
Shuffle your way over. Very well.
And if you look closely, you can see Seraphina's mouthing a prayer quietly. She does it, which is something like, "Oh dear saints and spirits, do not let me die like this. It would be so embarrassing."
Yeah, it would indeed. Sister Seraphina clears the gap neatly. Aethelas, how do you judge your way over?
I mean, I could give you a
Aethelas.
staff, and then you could vault over it, do a pole vault moment.
My audio just changed a bit. So hopefully you can still hear me. Yes, cool. Yes, I could grab a staff. I would need some help. I'm not as strong as Sir Pennitickle, that's for sure. So help would be appreciated.
Or you just jump and we all yank on the rope.
Yeah, we just
Hey.
yank. Like you do it around yourself now, and we yank.
That's a good
Jump
idea.
and yank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In which case
The
you
old-
can have advantage
Yes.
on the strength
Let's
check.
go.
Yanking advantage. I like it.
Yeah.
Good yank gives everyone an advantage.
17 on the
There
dice.
you go. Very nice.
Nice.
That'll
Hey.
do. Yeah. Aethelas clears it neatly. Pennitickle yanking on the rope. Sister Seraphina pulling him across with the snake staff. Yeah, very, very neatly cleared the trap.
High fives all around. High fives. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Everybody. Good work.
Having Sister Seraphina now alerted to this new form of trap gives a quick poke to the theoretical other directions that you might find these holes, and determines that it's not possible to put her staffs through the floor. All the way up
Got
the
it.
corridor. You're in now a straight stretch of corridor running east-west. There is a bit going north, but you just came out of that. The east-west corridor, at the far eastern end, there is a door. There is also two in the southern wall. One to the east and one to the west of you.
I think we're going east, right?
Yeah.
That's the point.
You were heading east, yes.
Yeah. We should go east now. Towards the eastern door.
Alrighty. There are two. There is one heading south and one heading east.
So,
We just went south, so we should go east.
East. East it is. Very nice. Into that room.
oh, my favorite.
I love it when we enter a room and he immediately rolls a dice. That doesn't make me nervous at all.
This one is a banquet chamber.
Ooh. That's a good banquet.
Sort of rustic. This is of the groups of people that you knew previously inhabited this place. It's probably the freedom fighters. It has wooden bowls and plates. Not bad or horrible situation, but not fancy. It was a good party was had here, not a fancy party. But
Damn, I was hoping for easily lootable silverware, but you can't get.
I mean, you
can't
can
get everything.
have a look if you like.
Easily lootable woodenware.
Exactly.
Just realized we have a bag of holding that can theoretically take indefinite amounts of shit. We could just do what I do in games and grab everything that's worth even a fraction of a gold piece. And
Oh
then
my
just,
god, is
and
that
then
why
walk...
inventory took so long?
Yes.
Yeah. And then
Oh
you just
my
walk into the nearest general goods store, upend the bag, and just this river of stolen tableware comes
every
out.
stream of Skyrim she does about 3-4 hours. I then spend 45 minutes doing inventory management for her so that she can once again function.
Because
although
I've just...
some of that is smithing and enchanting.
Yeah. Which you have more patience with for me. Whereas I'm just just sell it, I'm already rich.
Yeah, I wish that was in real life.
Oh my god. If only it was that easy to make money in the real world. Just wander around picking up things.
Anything not highlighted in red, just grab.
Yeah, and any general goods store will literally buy all of it from me for at least 1 gold piece.
Mm-hmm.
And some friendly
Nice.
local Jarl just gives me a thane to help me out with all my shit.
Yeah, just have your own personal housecarl after doing 3 fetch quests for some locals and buying a house. Yeah.
It's pretty great. Anyway,
I've had to kill a couple of dragons. There is that.
yeah,
yeah.
Every now and again.
so can I search this room then?
You certainly can. What would you like to roll? Would you like to roll a d6 or a d10?
Ooh, D6.
A d6. 1! That is 1 platinum piece. 1 platinum piece. It is buried in a cake. The cake is desiccated and pretty horrible looking, but yes, there is a single platinum piece buried in a half-eaten fruitcake that is sort of it's not rotten, rather it was soaked in brandy, so it has just desiccated to the point where I was like, I probably wouldn't eat it. It's probably a decade old, but it still looks identifiably as what a cake.
It hasn't gotten mouldy because of the alcohol.
No.
But it still doesn't look like you'd enjoy eating it.
And
So is the platinum piece also now soaked in brandy?
well, yes, yeah,
Yes.
technically.
Pennitickle looks at it with love in his eyes. Two
The
favorite
cake?
things for a dwarf: metal and brandy.
Pennitickle eats the rest of the cake just to make sure.
Yeah.
Seraphina's like, buddy, no.
Oh, I have an ironclad stomach. Boom, boom.
I believe you.
Yes, from all the iron you've eaten looking for coins.
Another coin.
Aethelas, can you also roll me a d6? On
can
a
indeed.
6, something awesome will happen. Otherwise, something moderately interesting will happen.
Oh, a 5.
Oh! All right.
So
Don't worry.
close.
This is a sliding scale.
Ooh.
On a 6, you'd have gotten to roll for a random magic. You would have gotten a magical item, one of my specific list. However, you can roll on the random potion table.
Huzzah.
Another potion. We have 2 random potions. Now we have a third.
This will be a third. Yeah. So roll a d10.
Will you
Daria.
fail to check it again? Oh, moi.
Let's have Daria roll because the other 2 already have a potion.
Let's go.
No, a d20.
A
Sorry,
D10.
d20.
I kind
Oh,
of just
D20.
want to drink one of them for shits and giggles.
19.
Oh, oh,
I hope it's good.
it
I
is
don't know.
good. It's not necessarily useful in your current situation, but it is very good. And then you hand it to Aethelas to identify. The bottle is quite sizable. It's the same size as a normal potion bottle, but it would 350 mils, sort of. It's a Coke can sized amount of fluid.
Oh, yeah.
So you would expect it to be have a bit of heft to it. The other 2 are okay, this is a third of a kilo of fluid. This one is still obviously full because it's clear glass, but the potion inside is almost clear like water, but weighs a lot less. Surprisingly light. Aethelas, you may roll me a d6 to determine whether or not you can tell what this is.
Is it sparkling water?
Yes, slightly aerated.
4.
Not a clue.
Just occurred
Aethelas,
to
what are
me
you good for, man?
Just occurred to me
I got a
that
13 to intelligence. Does that give me a +1?
+1, yeah, that puts you to a 5 or a 3, depending on which way you're going, and you need a 1 or a 1 or a 6 to...
Not even close.
5 is close.
5 is pretty close. Yeah,
I'd be like, this is light.
it is light, and that is an element of its effect.
ooh, does it make you float? Is it like
Yeah, maybe it's a levitation potion.
Is it like a fizzy
Yes.
lifting drink from Willy Wonka where you drink it and then you start?
Roll Dahl is canon in this world.
Excellent.
Yes. Yeah, Aethelas responding to Sir Pennitickle's comment is like, yes, that is exactly what it does. That's what I'm good for. Identifying this potion, it does exactly that.
Aethelas
Do we see that he's
strongly
lying?
suspect. I don't know. This is yeah. That if you want to do that, you can. Aethelas can roll a charisma against your wisdom.
Sure,
Yeah.
why not?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Do you have your dice?
15
Would you like mine?
plus nothing.
I'll need to use yours, sorry.
18.
Oh my god. I
Aethelas
nod
appears
sagely.
legit.
I know that Aethelas is beautiful. We
It would have been really handy for jumping over that.
I was literally just
Yeah.
thinking, if we had this 10 minutes ago, we could have just floated over the hole,
Yeah.
Thank God we didn't.
laughing at the dead rats below.
I put a hand on Aethelas' shoulder. On his hip probably. That's how much I can reach. And say, I have never doubted you for a second. I knew every potion with meat you'd be able to recognize.
Yes. It's all right. I forgive you. With your hand on my hip.
Hey, Dak. Dak, we are playing OG D&D. Good to see you, buddy. How are you?
I'm just picturing like as Sir Pennitickle's like patting Aethelas's hip. There's just like time slows slightly and some sensual music plays, and Aethelas just looks down and Sir Pennitickle's eyebrows are just wafting slightly.
Yeah. You can't see the eyes, but the eyebrows like in the wind.
There's a scent of yearning on the breeze.
Sister Seraphina is off camera wafting with a cape, making the eyebrows flutter.
The scent of yearning is just brandy, isn't it?
Yeah. It's that fucking old cake.
Cake of brandy.
Quadrupopter's favourite moment is that Roald Dahl is canon in this world. And I want to be very clear what I mean. He didn't exist, but all of his things that he created are real things. The Wonka's Chocolate Factory is a real place. It's only about 400 miles away from this fairy castle. You could go and meet Oompa Loompas if you wanted to.
Why do I feel...
Why didn't we go there instead?
Yeah.
Are we
So much
stupid?
easier.
Because it's clearly owned by an evil wizard. Oh, no, wait.
Guys, we need to check, because I bet someone has made a
definitely.
D&D Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory adventure.
If they haven't, I will.
dude.
So you can see if you can, like, survive the chocolate river, and then you got to tame the squirrels.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
And
Figure out how to turn yourself back from a
successfully
blueberry.
fart enough to, belch enough to lower yourself when you're floating away.
Yeah. Fit down all the plastic tubes.
And then if you win, you get a chocolate factory owned by a madman.
Well, yeah, you, presumably, at that point.
Look, I could be a mad owner of a chocolate factory. I could be good at that.
I think you would be good at that, my love. So, you're in a room with 4 exits. 5 exits. The one you've just come in is in the center of the east wall. However, to the north, northeast, northwest, southeast, and southwest, there are 4 more. So, the corners, but heading north and south. They would appear to all go to different rooms. I should also describe this room a little bit more thoroughly as well. I think it has a sort of arboreal element to it. There is like roots coming in through the roof, and vines and creepers. It is actually sort of like a little underground druid grove, like Gruid, a druid grove.
Druid drove.
A druid drove. I put all of my druids here. I drove them. And
Is a Gruid someone who grows Groots?
Probably. It is now. Oh, I'm good to... you've had some real lows, but hopefully getting it together again. Dak, I'm really glad to hear that, mate. There's... I think that's been going around. Not to diminish it at all, but I think that's been going around, buddy. I'm glad to hear you're on the mend, and that's really good to hear. We have missed you, sir. This is something we've been playing around with for a little while we have a little bit of a break from our regularly scheduled Humblewood, while Brendan gets his shit sorted. He's not in an unsimilar situation to you, Dak, but he does now have a permanent living situation, which is really cool.
Oh, good.
Can confirm.
Housing market. Fuck, Dave.
Yeah. So yes. You're in a fancy room that used to be used for feasting by a group of freedom fighters / people who rob from the rich to give to the needy. They took a wee percentage, but they're not greedy. Where do you head next?
I mean...
can we listen?
You
to
can
all
listen.
4 corners?
Yes.
Listen in all 4 corners. Alrighty. Let us say Aethelas takes the north 2 and Pennitickle takes the southern 2.
Okay.
Let us
Is the
have...
wisdom check?
No, it is a me recall. In this system, the DM
right,
rolls
right.
for you. So these will be left and east and west, and this will firstly be for Aethelas. Aethelas hears nothing in either door to the north. Pennitickle is heading, checking the southern ones. Pennitickle, nothing in the southeastern corridor, down the southeastern passage, and it's sort of, the room is 40 foot by 30 foot. It's quite a large space, and then there are 10-foot corridors leading to these doors. So it looks like a very weird shaped H. The southeastern door, nothing. The southwestern door, you can hear flames.
Ooh.
Flames.
Burning.
Yes, something. There is a fire.
Either someone's making barbecue or there's another trap in
Like
there.
the crackling of a fire,
oh.
the crackling of a bonfire sort of situation. It's not like raging inferno. You don't feel heat from the other
Okay.
side of the door.
Do I feel any smoke wafting from the door?
Yeah,
Okay.
a little bit. Not sort of so much that it would be problematic. There's probably a hole in the roof at somewhere.
Do you want to check it out?
This would be heading west. Well, it'd be heading south.
So is that...
It'd be heading
I mean,
south.
yeah, we can just... Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because south is, I think, the direction that we
Yeah.
wanted to go. So
And a fire
Yes.
would indicate,
Presence.
presence.
Yeah.
One rarely lights a fire and just buggers off, so...
But you don't necessarily know that there's anybody in there. Because you cannot hear any people.
Can I knock?
You can.
Dunk, dunk, dunk. Room service.
we got your bagels, Boggle.
You do that. You wait a little while and you hear nothing.
Well,
So
I
either-
opened the door.
Oh.
Spooteat78, thank you very much for the follow, you bloody champion. Avast, matey, you wee scallywag.
Arr. Spooteat.
Spooteat. Spot eat, probably. You open the door and head in, and inside you find yourself it is a 30 by 30 foot room, and there is a fireplace in the corner that has a lit fire in it. On one other side of the room there is a large it's not a large bed actually. I would say it's a king single.
Sorry.
Fucking dog. Yeah, and then she
A
yanks out
single
that
king.
because-
I mean, that's a bachelor right there.
And off she
Benjamin
goes.
likes his money.
Terrorize the neighborhood.
Sorry, we missed that. The dog pulled out her headphones on her way off
Oh,
carrying
we're
stuff.
making stellar jokes.
Oh,
I-
Clever
I
they
jokes.
were
assumed.
amazing. Yeah.
I mean, I don't have to hear your jokes to know that they are quality.
Yeah.
Bad is a form of quality,
Yeah.
I guess.
Absolutely. I love it.
Yeah, a decent sized bed, but a bed for one. There is.
Wait, does that look like a Bargle room? Because they say he doesn't sleep in it sometimes. He sleeps in his little cabinet sometimes. Can we check for Bargle panties, like Bargle?
You look.
Realize
You
Bargle,
should check out
like-
for wizard underwear.
Is there like a bottle that's like Bargle's moisturizer or whatever? Like,
I was going to
Moisturizer,
finish
yeah.
describing it. There is also a desk,
Ah.
and on the desk there is books. Sister Seraphina stops and checks out the desk with the books, and let us have an investigation check
You got this. You got this.
for an 18 on the dice.
Yay!
18, yeah, Seraphina, this is notes. It's sort of an inventory on goods taken and enemies dispatched.
Ooh, kill list.
Most recently, there is a gloating entry. It's sort of a diary. It's the sort of, but it's only for kill count.
Dear
but
diary, today
murdered.
I slaughtered.
Alina, the cleric.
Yeah, like Seraphina's knuckles like
No.
turn white as
Yeah.
she clutches.
Okay.
Like, and they're like, she's like, look, there's his confession in black and white.
He wrote it in blood.
Yeah, I kind of thought that he was like, used as a smoke screen, but I guess he really did kill her. Damn.
Bastard.
We can't hear you, John.
With an 18, you have a read through. He's definitely been at this sort of gig for a while, and he is local. He was born in this area, but the locals have had enough of his shenanigans, and that's why there is now a bounty on him. They put up with him for a while. They're like, oh, yeah, but he's a local boy, but rising up by his bootstraps.
He's just trying to make something of himself.
Exactly.
You know?
We were kind of proud of him, to be honest, but it's going too far. So
the professional murdering's really been a bad chapter in this.
a bit of a it's not a
And
good
the
look for the
unprofessional
community.
murdering.
So you find evidence of his evil doings, but she is by no means alone. There is a list of quite a significant list of other victims, either of him or his kobold cohorts. Keep track of a fair amount of the loot that he's taken as well. It specifically mentions a pair of gauntlets of ogre power.
Oh, that's not good if he's wearing them. Oh.
It's good if I have him. It's
Great if we get them, but not if he's got them.
Yeah. Does his inventory mention where he keeps such a thing?
It does not.
Could one of us try and make the moves on him and maybe get him to take his?
Oh, I'm ready.
His gauntlets off. Just be like,
Pennitickle gets his wax out, does his eyebrows again.
Yup.
But
Guys, you know what
maybe...
I realized? I opened up my shirt a little bit, but my chest hair and my beard are like two bits of what's it
The
called
same.
when
Velcro.
it's
Velcro.
Velcro. It's like Velcro. They're
Yeah, your chest hair are the
stuck
hooks.
together,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, instead of seducing,
It's hard to express for people who don't have a beard.
I'm really glad I don't have one right now.
we could wait until he goes to sleep in this bed and then murder him when he's asleep, which is a bit of a cop-out, but also he's got a lot of spells.
I thought you said we're gonna wait until he goes to bed and I'm there with a rose in my mouth like, hello.
Or one of you just
I
lying
did
under the
not
bed
say
with a
that.
knife and sort of stabs up from underneath.
I mean, I'll have something for stabbing, but not sure it was a knife.
Is there a closet we could perhaps hide in?
There are two doors.
No, that's not... I think we're coming out of the closet.
I think it's just Pennitickle's announcement,
Sir Pennitickle has never been in a closet, you know?
No, that's true, yeah.
No. He's
No,
not-
No closet can
could
contain the
him.
Velcro.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a bear for sure.
He's the smallest bear, like the...
Oh my god, he's a
A
teddy,
teddy bear. Oh,
I'll have you
no.
know, I'll have you know, people go wild for this stuff.
I'm sure they do. We're not doubting that.
Yeah.
I have gnomes in every city, dude. I have gnomes in every city.
In Soviet Russia, bear velcros you.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, what are we doing? Oh yeah, we're killing the
No idea.
barber.
I have no
We're
idea.
Well, I mean, do we possibly need to listen at the ways out of here to see if his workshop is adjacent to this bedroom? Maybe we can hear him moving in the next room. We must be close now.
Yeah. Yeah, we could listen. Is there only one entrance to this room where we came from, or
There are two.
Is there more?
There are two on top of the one you came in from. There's one heading west and one heading east.
let's listen, one each.
Listening at the eastern door, you hear nothing, but you can determine it's a big room on the far side.
I hear bigness.
It's so loudly huge.
You just
And then Pennitickle removes his groin from where you were listening.
Yeah. See, I didn't want to say I'm also loudly huge, but you did it for me. Thank you very much.
You quietly huge.
Listening at the
yes.
listening
That's
at the
confidence.
yeah.
Yeah.
this sounds like a very girthy room.
Someone's tickling his penny.
Platinum, thank you. It's in the cake.
Sorry, yes.
Yes.
The western door, on the other hand, you can hear goes to quite a small space. Like it's quite tinny, quite echoey.
How do you sell that through the ear hole?
I mean,
Okay. You cannot hear anything, so you give it one gentle tap, and the echo is either quite immediate or takes a little while, or doesn't come at all.
Okay. You survived this question, DM. How long?
We'll let you get away with it this time.
It's like, all right, fine. I'll give you less information then. Neither door appear to have anything beyond them, as in alive.
Well, the kobold said that he's like very, very south, so probably the south one is where.
East and west. You are as south as you can go.
Ah, damn it.
that was quick.
Yeah,
We were
the
as north as we
place is
could go.
no more than 5 rooms south to north.
Well, if we're as south as we can go, we should probably go east then, right?
Sounds good.
Yep.
Yeah.
So is it a
Unless
yay or
we're-
nay on the teddy bear strategy?
I think it's we'll decide later. First of all, we'll find out where he is and see if there's
Okay.
an immediately usable option, and maybe that's a great plan B.
Maybe
B
he's
for
a-
bear.
Yeah.
Plan bear. Yeah.
Operation Teddy Bear.
Operation teddy bear. Yeah, we're gonna look at him first, and we're gonna roll for Twink. If he is, he cannot fight against this.
Definitely not.
Yeah. Roll to
Damn it.
ascertain sexuality.
If he's
Yeah.
bear, then it's Aethelas in the bed, and if he's neither, then it's Sister Seraphina.
Yeah, this is great.
That's how we
Okay,
do
Oh,
it.
you've got
we
it
have
all
all
covered.
the options covered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Aethelas is a twink now. Okay.
It explains why we're traveling.
The twink, the bear,
Excuse
and the
me.
woman.
Excuse me, he's a twunk, okay? He's in the crossroads of twink and hunk.
there we go.
Okay,
Yeah.
very important.
Yeah, 50-50, like with the fighter magic user. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm keeping twunk. That's great.
One. Okay.
It's also the sound he would have made if he fell into that trap.
Twunk.
Twunk. Mm.
No, it's twunk. Twunk. Cool. You head east, I guess, to the room that Aethelas had already established, or no, Sir Pennitickle had already had a listen at and had not heard anything as well. Having taken basically a second guess at this, there is nothing in it that you can, no body in it rather that you can see. Hang on, where's my thing? That's okay. Yes, this one is. This one is an empty room full of racks for storage. It has, loads and loads of small shelves, like the little cubby shelves, like for paperwork. That's when you're dealing with scrolls and things. You have the sort of hexagonal scroll casings. There is a wall of them, and another of just normal bookshelf shelves that are there isn't, and none of it's empty. There is an awful lot of paperwork in here. Some books, not a huge quantity, but yeah, piles of things on the shelves as well. It all has the look of stuff that, like, actually having a peruse through it, you would say, okay, this actually isn't valuable, but it looked like it. Like, all of the books look fancy or look quite nice or well made, and a book itself in this sort of epoch would be it would be quite an expensive item. It like takes a lot of time and effort to make them. So anything with like gold lettering or whatever on the cover was kept here. It is quite possible that this was a smuggler's den, a part of the smuggler's den, the place where they kept the fancy paperwork. They were like, most of them probably illiterate and didn't actually know what they had, so they just kept all of it just in case some of it was valuable. So it would be a trick to search the entire thing thoroughly, because it would be literally weeks of reading to sort through it all.
So they don't realise they have 22 copies of the Beginner's Guide to Poisonous Mushrooms.
And 5 of the Whist Mother. Yeah. Yes.
Actually, are
Falls
all
of
of
Men's
us
Baranzan,
literate?
Volume 1. As long as your intelligence above 8, yes.
Let me check.
I think
I'm
yours
so
was
smart.
wisdom.
I'm 11.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, no, as long as your intelligence is above 8, you are considered to be literate.
Oh, good. I
If-
can read.
In your own language. In at least one language.
Oh, yes.
You can all read common, and you can probably all read either lawful or neutral. I'm not a fan of that being a language as well as an alignment.
Legalese. It's
Yeah,
legalese, my
legalese.
friend.
Legally, yeah. Neutral is business jargon. Like,
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
yeah, we'll circle back. All of that kind of stuff.
and chaotic is mostly memes.
Yep,
Yes.
yep, yep.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
fluent.
Memes
Yes.
and emojis.
Speaking of memes, I saw this video today that was like, "Are you doing your eyeliner like a millennial?" And I'm like, "Excuse me?
Is there another way?
You're judging me for my eyeliner now? My eyeliner is giving away my outrageous."
Karen, you're never enough.
I know. Apparently, I need
You
to
will
do
never
my
be enough.
eyeliner more Gen Z or something.
Chaotic is mostly memes. I think Quad is enjoying my comments today. Hey, Tony, good to see you, mate. All right. Yeah, this room otherwise is uninhabited. Let us see. It was that one.
I don't suppose we could search it just in case there is a super rare, valuable book.
Yeah, you absolutely can.
A quick
let's try.
glance.
I'm going to roll D4. 2. That means a D10.
I can do it.
Yes, thank you.
I will do it
Yeah.
9 times. I'm always like 50-50 about whether or not people will get strong bad quotes, because some people will get them straight away and some people just look at you like, what?
I didn't get it was a strong bad quote, but I enjoyed it because it was funny.
I got, oh god, is that a 1 or a 7? No, that's a 1.
A 1. Less good. Cool. Do roll it
I
again.
mean
then.
7. Oh, great.
Who's strong bad?
No,
Why
I'll
can't I
roll
be
another
strong
one
bad?
because it has.
Trogdor, the
Oh,
Burninator.
yes, yes,
Mhm.
yes. Got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. 5?
5. You find a writ of purchase that you could use to basically fight the. You know that there is a small piece of land that would be that is not claimed. You find a writ of deed of ownership to it. The plot of land, it's not a particularly valuable plot of land, but it would be worth 5 electrum pieces to you, or to
Where is
whoever
that plot of
owned it.
land? Is it here?
It is a fairly rocky stretch of grazing land to the north of the village you came from. So it would be part of that village. It doesn't have
We
a
can
house on
start
it.
a Burger King chain.
It would be good for sheep or goat grazing. It's not really crop growing territory, and it doesn't have any properties on it. It was clearly bought for development and never actually utilized for such.
Guys, do you
No,
want
we're
to build a
just gonna be-
luxury apartment building?
Yeah, we could subdivide it.
Franchise opening right
You
now.
need
Yes.
80 pieces of firewood, 40 pieces of glass, several bales of straw, and 14 copper hinges.
Well, thankfully we've got some friendly kobolds around. So.
It's like, hey friends, do you want to build a barn?
And 18 buttons. So yes, you find a plot of land, or the deed to the ownership of a plot of land worth 5 electrum pieces, which is I think
Yeah.
10 gold.
Cool. We could definitely set up a pub here.
Yeah. competition with the place you met in.
Yeah.
It could
The
be
competition. That's a great name for a pub.
Oh, they're in the competition. That is a good name for a pub, actually.
That's
But
actually
only
pretty
if you're
good,
in
yeah.
the other pub at the time.
Yes. Which most people will
I'm
be
looking
because
for a
it's the only
twink
other
and a
place.
bear. Oh, they're in the competition.
What was it, that restaurant that called itself Restaurant Near Me? So if people go
Excellent.
Restaurant
Oh.
Near Me,
That's funny.
That's very
great.
strong.
Like,
That's very clever.
clever. Door options.
Door options. One heading north, but you could guess that might go back to the fancy dinner chamber. And one heading east.
More
Is that-
east.
More east.
Does someone with the good listening ears
More
want to go?
east.
Yeah, sure.
Go and suss it out.
Listen. Mm-hmm.
All right. Aethelas, what do your elf ears hear? Fucking nothing.
What about my elf ears?
Your elf ears also hear nothing.
Damn it.
Your dwarven
it's
ears,
safe out
however,
there.
do detect a slight scuttling.
Does it sound like more rats?
No.
Sounds like Bargles and all fourths is ready for me.
Or spiders?
I see.
DM, I will force this storyline. You can't stop me.
Are you also writing that one down?
I am. Have you ever considered writing erotica, Daria? I think you'd have a real gift for it.
Hey, I've been paid to do so before,
Oh, that's
yeah.
right, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did that. Yeah.
Yeah. Now we know.
And I can be again. Commission me to write your hot erotica and such.
Hey, promote yourself on your fucking channel. You can have the porn. Karen needs this money.
What I'm hearing is that me and Daria need to
Daria will illustrate
collaborate on an
Karen's
erotic
porn.
storybook.
Yeah,
Oh,
honestly
like-
though,
Karen will write the erotic story of Bagel and Sir Pennitickle.
yeah.
Or
Bagel
like,
is a
it can be
perfect name.
Bagel.
Dude,
Cream cheese.
I've been reading this like fantasy porno comic that is beautifully illustrated called I Roved Out in Search of Truth and Love.
Ooh.
Like we can do stuff like that. It's like fantasy but a lot of sex. Anyway,
I was going to say, like, Karen can write fiction, and then Daria could be the porn fan fiction
Insert the
spin-off.
Oh, right,
here.
yes,
Insert
yeah.
porn here.
Karen's...
Yeah.
It's like you can buy 2 versions of this book. This book is clean.
Just
This
written by
book-
Karen. And then and this was collaborated with Daria, who put in all the porn.
Against Karen's will.
It's cute how you think that I wouldn't want to put porn in it.
Yeah,
though, you know?
that's adorable.
That's true, yeah. There you go.
What did I spend 8 years doing again? Wait, hang on.
Porn?
No.
No, we wouldn't be renting.
I
if
am
you'd
not
spent
flexible
8
enough
years
to do
doing
porn.
I don't think you're giving yourself credit there. All right.
Anyway, moving on.
So, yeah, you can hear a tiny bit of scuttling in the corridor beyond.
scuttle.
Um,
Maybe it's one of those spiders, evil spiders.
Yeah, Seraphina's like, spiders. I think it's spiders. Would we, given how, like, I know we've moved around a bit, but would we have, like, because we went all the way to the other side, and now we're kind of coming back diagonally. Do we have kind of a sense of how kind of far we've gone?
From where you came down?
Yeah. Like, if I was thinking in my head, I went that far this way, and then I came back this way.
Roll that. It's a good one that you're asking it as well, because in the future this would be a wisdom. This would be a survival check. So it'd be wisdom. What's your wisdom modifier?
Nothing.
Okay, that's really.
I'm pretty sure it's not. Oh, hang on. Maybe I'm
You
doing
want
my
to use a
intelligence.
cleric?
Oh, sorry. Wisdom is +1.
+1. That makes that a 9. Yeah. You would guess you are probably the closest. Like, you would guess you are the closest you've been to where you started. Or close to the closest you've been to where you started since you met those last kobolds.
Okay. Don't know what that
So
means.
when you spoke to the kobolds last, you were about as far away from Bargle and from where you entered as you could get, and now you are getting pretty close to where you entered again.
Right. So we're almost to the other side.
Or rather, you are as close as you have been in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't suppose this door has like a keyhole or like a gap at the bottom that one could maybe press
Definitely got a gap at the bottom.
an enterprising eye to.
You could press an enterprising eye to it. It is dark beyond, and you have a torch with you to see, but it's
Yeah.
Maybe like I think Seraphina gets down to like look under the door, and then you can hear her like sigh and be like, "Could one of you with thermal vision maybe look in? There's no light in there. I've got
what
nothing."
Seraphina does have is a staff that turns into a snake.
Oh my goodness.
Does it ability?
Infiltration snake.
You could maybe.
That's what I
ask
call
to
it anyway.
Slither underneath the door.
Don't have
I always call it infiltration snake, if you know what I'm saying.
Right? Yeah. It's a boa constrictor, if you will.
Is there any way for me to communicate with the snake?
I would say that as part of the magic of you summoning it, it knows what you want it to do.
Okay.
You go, and it does.
And the snake appears, and I'm like, go under the door, come back, and hiss twice if the room is empty, and hiss 3 times if it's got spiders in it.
Okay.
Hiss once if it's any other option.
It comes back and hisses once.
This is like a
It literally
phone
just puts
message.
its head under there, and then sort of wiggles back, goes, "Tss."
Okay, it's not empty, and it's not full of spiders. Hiss twice if there's a wizard in there.
Oh my god.
I'm going to say it's not capable of making that assessment.
Okay.
It's a snake.
Is there like a humanoid, like a person in there?
No. No. As in, I'm saying it's not capable of making that assessment.
Okay.
It can tell whether or not something is
I
a
think
spider,
we should just go in.
but
Yeah.
Okay, we've reached the limitations of the spider. Good work, Sorry, snake.
Wow.
Racist.
We've reached the limitations of the
Racist.
spider. The snake spider.
Snyder.
I'll turn it back into a staff and be
Zack Snyder.
like,
Oh,
staff
made some
Snyder.
movies. We could just kick. Well, not kick. We could just forcibly and quickly enter the door. Like, haha, and surprise whatever is on the other side.
Open the door and walk through it. Yep.
Yeah.
Not enter it. That's Pennitickle. Okay, cool. Yeah, you slam open the door, and the room is not a room. It's a corridor. However, you're in. It's 30 feet ahead of you. The floor is unusually for this place sandy or dust. It's a sort of dirt, but it clearly freshly turned soil. And there is nothing in here.
What?
What
But the
a-
scuttling. But we heard scuttling.
And the snake said it was.
It goes forwards 30 feet, about 15 feet along. It makes a left turn as well, so it is a T-junction, but you're at one corner of the T.
Can I check for illusions?
You can check for illusions. I'm
Yes.
presuming you
And
you
while-
haven't entered very far.
No.
Okay,
No.
so you're standing at the door?
While he does that, can I check for normal footprints on the fresh soil?
That is a very good idea.
That's a
Yes,
great
you can.
idea.
Pennitickle can... I'll roll them. Pennitickle's on the pirate dice. It's a 3 and a 5. But Pennitickle, I would say a 3 is low enough that you can't see any fresh footprints on the floor. Aethelas, you do not detect any illusion magic from where you are standing.
Maybe we need to get the snake back out. Is the non-emptiness in the room with us now?
Could I poke the ground a little bit with my staff? Is the sand just like a layer and there's like a hard floor underneath, or does it feel like it's literally?
No, you push the staff reasonably. It takes no small amount of effort. to get you can push the staff in a couple of inches without any great difficulty.
Okay.
It's like something has turned the earth. The top layer of it has been quite thoroughly disturbed.
If I do a rhythmic thumping,
I will make a check for
will giant worm
for
appear?
Seraphina. Seraphina, you with your stick, with your staff, you going in. It's you with the tip of your staff. You realize that putting your foot in here, you will probably sink about that far into the soil. You will be. It will be not difficult terrain exactly, but it will slow you a little bit. And it means that the soil is really quite disturbed. Something large has been, you would guess, burrowing.
That's not right. Unless we can lure Bargle in here.
Making a rhythmic
Make a bait.
thumping would actually be quite difficult because there is no solid ground to sort of thump against.
So I know Pennitickle looked for footprints. Are there any other kinds of tracks in this sand that would not qualify as footprints?
Pennitickle, as Seraphina points that out, a sort of sense begins to sort of appear of what has happened in here. It's more like burrowing creatures leaving tracks.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So the sort of lines, curving lines in this. It looks, and to the untrained or unparticularly interested eye, it looks like somebody with a rake has done sort of weird drawings in it, like a meditation garden. But yeah, and whatever it is quite big.
Yep. Do we know of creatures that like burrow?
So
Obviously,
many. You
it's probably not a
encountered
purple
one
worm
before.
or- but-
Oh, what was the thing the worm thing that we encountered before? The...
Carrion crawler.
Oh yeah.
Oh, could it
Yeah.
be a
Oh yeah,
carrion
yeah,
crawler?
yeah, Karen Crawl. Yeah, this is this like similar size would be to Karen?
Probably not that big.
Okay.
definitely
Because we're like
smaller.
close to
Maybe a
where
baby
we
one?
started, which is where we found the first carrion crawler. So if they have tunnels over here, it makes sense. It could be like a family.
Yeah,
Well,
it actually,
I have my
you would
snorkel.
be, amusingly, you would not be far from where that was.
Yeah.
Do we know if there is there something that we could use to lure a carrion crawler out, like
Food?
food? I mean, we have some rations. Could we maybe toss some like beef jerky in here or something and see if anything?
Are the carrion crawlers our friends? Can we roll on the...
Oh
you
my
can
god.
certainly try and lure whatever it is out.
I'm gonna throw some food and be like, hey,
Maybe...
you want some
wait.
snickety snack?
Maybe we could wait until Bargle is asleep, and then just tie him up and dust him with like salt, chuck him in the tunnel,
Season
of
him
Cover,
lightly.
cover him with
things.
honey.
Yeah.
There's a perfectly good trap you could throw him down, like a hole full of spikes, if you're wanting to
That's
lure him
true.
somewhere. All of these are options. It is, however, fairly safe bet that Bargle, if anyone knows this area quite well, Bargle does.
Bargle does, yeah.
Yeah. You're all like, oh, just walk over there. And he's like, you mean into the giant pit trap I spent hours making?
Or somebody else made and I then utilized. Yeah. Yeah. Sister Seraphina chucks some rations out, and I will roll the fucking dice.
What?
Come on, friendly worms.
Yes, please. We can ride
That's what we
them.
rolled?
Yes, that's
Yes.
what I rolled.
Great.
No, my love, that's the best you can possibly
Oh,
roll.
shit!
Oh
You
my
rolled
God,
a fucking 12 on 2d6s.
Seraphina
Sorry,
is the
I thought that was what
worst.
you'd roll, and I was just like, oh
No,
no,
that's
you rolled
what
really
you
well.
rolled.
No,
I
rolled really well.
I rolled on the reaction table once again
Oh my goodness, have we made friends with it?
a
Yes.
trio of giant
my
beetles
God. One more each.
emerge from the and I say giant what kind of breed of dog have I not used yet? A large
Dane?
no. Dachshund.
Okay.
that sort of size and height. 3 large beetles emerge, and Seraphina has tossed some rations into the room. I think you've gone with jerky, and it's the 3 of them emerge and start nibbling away at it, and seem very, very chill with you guys. One even comes over and takes some directly from Seraphina's hand.
Or can I give it a little scritch?
You give it a little scritchy scritch. Because you have a +1 to your charisma as well, which would mean that roll is a 13.
Fuck yes, these guys are my best friends now.
They absolutely adore you. These are oil beetles.
Ooh.
They're really
Oil
cool and really
beetles.
dangerous, and I really wanted you to fight them.
Sorry, we're just too lovable.
You
no
are
one
just
can bear
too
to not be our
kind.
friends.
Yeah, as it turns out.
Honestly, we should just try and become friends with Bargle. We'll probably do
Probably
it.
manage
Yeah.
it.
I'm trying. I waxed my eyebrows. I mean, I didn't wax them. I put wax on them. You know.
Put product. These creatures are definitely what's been disturbing the soil. One of them tries to show you something. Beetle on a stick, boom. One of them tries to show Seraphina the hole in the ground. There is a secret trap. It is disturbed dirt. Once they kind of they burrow over to it and then like put one paw in it or one little footsie through it. It's disturbed dirt, but it's oddly flat where the rest of the floor is disturbed. And doing a little bit of digging, you can find a pebble that the magic is linked to. It is another pit trap, but that will be heading north of where you currently are, not in your not east to west, which is there is another door heading east. Yes.
Okay.
But the beetles are completely chill with you. But not smart enough to answer any further questions.
Oh, you took the thought right out of my head. It's like, can I interrogate them?
No.
So if the beetles are chill, I assume that means I can walk on the sand without worrying about being...
Yes, you would have had to. One of them sort of gently grasps your hand in its mandibles and pulls you to show you the spot that it doesn't want you to tread on because you've got snacks.
I'm like, oh,
Cute.
thank you, Beetle, and I'll give him like a little extra. Like if I've got like some sweets or something, I'll give him a sweet.
And it very much clearly, the other two are like, shit, what else could we tell her? Fuck.
Are they like distinguishable? Like, do they look different?
Yeah, one has a slightly greener carapace than the other two, which are a little bit more yellowy.
Cool. I'm gonna call the green one Jade,
Sure.
and the yellow ones are both called Banana.
Jade,
Banana
banana,
Junior,
and
Banana Senior.
banana 1 and banana B2, B1 and B2.
B1 and B2.
Yes.
B1, B2, and Jade.
Yeah.
Can I say Bawana? Because one.
But yeah. Look, not everyone's a not.
Bawana and Wood.
Even a stop clock is wrong most of the time, Dari. Don't worry about it.
Oh, it's like that. It's like
Damn.
that. It's like that tweet that people repost sometimes. It's like, oh no, the worst person you know just made a good point. Not that you're the worst person I know, Dario. You were like
Yeah, wow.
at the opposite end of that fucking spectrum.
Bottom 2 or 3, but like.
But you know, like
Thanks. I'm really trying to get that champion's point, but I gotta work harder.
Yeah.
You got to bottom harder.
Listen,
Or
how
make
much
somebody
harder
else
can I
do
do it?
power
Yeah.
bottom. Cool.
And with that, I think we might have a little breaklet, ladies and gents.
Yeah, good idea.
The comment on how Daria needs to be a better power bottom. We'll go and have a short little breaklet. Be back in 5 to 10, everybody. I hope you're enjoying it as much as we are. I hope you're grinning from ear to ear. My cheeks hurt from all the innuendo.
Which ones?
Yes.
That's the other endo.
The other endo. That's funny.
Oh my god. You
Bye.
know what's great?
Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
and ahoy mateys, we be back for some more D&D. I have with me Daria, who is a combination of anime and memes and very porn. I've got John, who's a combination of 17th century Danish nobility and
Moss.
and moss. And I've got Karen, who is a combination of too affectionate, too caring, and too spongy. And we are back for some more D&D.
And we have Josh, who is a combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell.
I'll take it.
Do you know that song?
No.
No.
But,
Damn it!
I think I've heard
it's
of
the
it.
best ad they made.
Right.
Could you sing us a little bit, Daria? Maybe I'll recognize it.
Yeah, I go to Taco Bell. I go to Pizza Hut. I go to combination Taco Hut. Oh, fuck me. Taco Bell and Pizza Hut. Yeah, there it is. You don't know that one? I'm gonna look it up for you. Later.
Is it in English?
Yes! What? Chat, back me up. Back me up, chat. They don't know anything.
They are very. It's an American thing that, and never lived there. So
Pizza
Do
Hut
you
say,
want good new soundtrack for your game? Because I have it for you. There you go.
Oh, thank you very much. Alrighty, let's
be sure to check that out.
gonna open
At
the
some
link
point.
in a new tab and look at it later.
Yeah.
So I will enjoy that at a future time. You are in a corridor with dirt floor and 3
Bugs.
oil beetles. Beetles that spit oil. They're actually pretty cool creatures, and I really was excited about using them against you.
Sorry, Mike.
Sorry, we can use them against you.
I'm just so charming. So if there's like a corner I can look around, right?
Yes.
Cool.
The head's north.
Right. Can I go have a sneaky peek around the corner, perhaps?
You can. It goes to that bit of the floor that would fall away into a trap hole. And then beyond it, there is a door. There is, however, also the door. The corridor goes straight to a door, but it also has a jink in it. That was what you were shown. So you can either head east or north.
Ooh, east or north, guys?
More east?
Beetle, giant. Oil beetles are 3-foot long giant beetles that sometimes burrow underground. When attacked, an oil beetle squirts an oily fluid at its attackers. If the
That's
oil
useful.
hits, it raises painful blisters, causing a -2 penalty to the victim's hit rolls until cured,
Oh shit.
or by a cure light wound spell, or 24 hours have elapsed. If the spell is used to cure the blisters, it will not also cure damage. Oil beetles also attack with their mandibles.
Well,
Damn.
That sounded horrible.
Nasty.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
nice that we're
Best
friends
avoided.
with them.
Yeah.
So I want to be very clear. They are friendly to you, but they will not do as you command.
They will not assist us in our
That's
endeavors.
fine. Well, are we going east?
Yes, give it a go.
Yep, east. Alrighty. I assume listening at a door.
Yes, please.
Yep. With our big
that
ears.
you cannot hear anything beyond the door. Yeah. It would appear to be completely
so
silent.
questions. Friends, family,
Beetles.
concerned citizens, questions. When we find Bargle, do we want to negotiate or do we want to immediately attack? Do we want to say hey, clear out, bastard, or what's up?
The problem with that is that if he doesn't like us, he has so many spells. So, if we sacrifice the element of surprise to give him a chance, there's a good chance that he'll use it. Yeah,
But also, we've befriended almost every creature we found here.
that's
We're
true.
so charming.
Statistically speaking, yeah, the chances are good.
The reward is dead or captured.
Okay, so
And
we
we
could
need to
capture
show
him.
the head to the kobolds at the door. Damn it.
Yeah.
Well, look, he also killed a member of my order, so Seraphina is quietly okay with taking
That's
this
a
shit
very fair
bag
point.
down.
That's a
Yeah.
very fair point.
You probably knew Alina. And
Yeah.
she was a nice woman, if a little bit expository.
Yeah, she was quite expository. She loved to explain what was happening in great detail, with helpful background information. But her heart was in the right place.
Yeah. She was just a natural teacher. She would go into the background information of almost everything in quite a meta way, to be honest.
She was always commenting on Seraphina's roles, which is quite embarrassing, honestly. Why would you bring that up?
Yeah. It's because she doesn't wear a bra, so they're always quite easily on show.
See, I did say.
No, you took the high path.
Yeah.
Yes. As always, I took the high path.
Always.
Well, yeah.
All right. Yeah. So I think I don't know. We could give him a chance, or we could just. I mean, we could also shove him in the box that we've been toting around.
Yes,
it's full
Seraphina's
of
right.
slime.
We have not been tugging that box.
You
We
have not been
jumped
tugging
over a
the
fucking
box.
pit. We have
That's
not been
true.
taking that.
It is.
No
it is
way.
at the far. It is.
At the opposite end.
It's so you are here. It is there. You are
Yeah.
here
Yeah.
at that door
Yeah.
there. It is there. Well, actually, probably about there.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, it's
Nah.
It's a bit of
Fair.
a trick.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
the
no,
easiest way
Seraphina's
that
right.
you have
Let's
gone.
fuck him up.
I think it's fun to just tell you. You came down that set of stairs there. You went
my
all the
God.
way up, all the way along the long top, down, and then you came all the way down, and you are now there. That's where you've gone. You've done almost a full circuit.
Amazing.
Let's go east. Let's clear out that corner and fuck him up.
All right.
Yeah. Let's go. Maybe
You
we'll
head
open the
into
door a
room
bit carefully
59,
in case we.
very carefully. So you're being quiet.
Sneaky.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Alrighty. Let us have a. I will have a D6 from each of you, please,
Ooh.
Oh shit.
if you want.
26. Do we add our dexterity like we have any?
No.
I have a 4.
I got a 5 from
Hang on,
Karen.
I got a 1. That could
Cool.
be fantastic or terrible.
It's terrible.
Oh,
That's
good.
okay. But this room is abandoned. Let us see what kind of abandoned it is. Ooh. You actually haven't been. Don't think you've ever actually found one of these rooms. This is. This room is really quite clean, neat, and the door is well secured. It's a really quite well made reinforced door with iron bands across the metal. Across the wood. So it would be very difficult to force this door. Entering, the hinges are well oiled, so it doesn't squeak as you enter. And the room would quite possibly have been an office of an officer. Someone who, was in charge, quite possibly, a commander of a garrison. When this building was used as a castle, an actual castle or fortress. There is a small, not a bed, a couch, in a corner that probably may have been slept on at one point, but it is mainly the focus of the room is a desk. And a cupboard in one corner. There is another door, but it's more of a gate, sort of a portcullis situation. That is in the north. It's a slightly unusual shaped room. It is L-shaped. It is 30 foot long, but only 20 wide at the top, and it also has a 10-foot sort of leg off to one side, and at the far end of that leg is another door heading even further east. So there's a door to the north that is the gated portcullis. There is the door you just came through, which is really well reinforced, and there is the door to the east on the far side from where you came in that is a more normal door, like a standard residential building, not reinforced or anything. And this, you would guess would be an office belonging to an officer.
So one assumes the floor isn't sand.
It is not. No, once again, flagstones.
Just have one random sandy room.
The beetles probably dug up and turned in the flagstones to the point. They're probably in there somewhere, but they're buried and turned down and just like very much underground.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Which means they've probably been in there for a while, and quite possibly have been cultivated to stay there as a trap by Bargle.
How fortunate that I am so charming and they can't resist me.
You have a way with animals and
Spoiled.
kobolds.
Yeah, by the power of friendship.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Seraphina has to like make that one of her little sayings she says to people. It's like, you can do it with the power of friendship.
And 3 oil beetles.
And 3 oil beetles. Damn,
Yes.
I wish I could convince them to come with
The power of friendship and treats. Honestly, it's mainly treats.
Well, why don't we, seeing as we're generally headed east, why don't we stop in at the portcullis door on the north, just to look through it on the way past?
Yeah, it looks interesting.
Like, I love a door I can see through. That's super handy for me.
This leads, you can see quite easily, into a 30 by 30 foot room. This one, I rolled a 1 again, so it's still part of the fort, which is fun. It was a bunker room for guards, like a guardhouse. There would be 8 bunks, and each one has a footlocker. There is also a weapon rack on one wall containing a basic, like a very standard basic, any of the weapons you might want.
Are there any
I'm not particularly
taking?
tempted by the weapons or the although maybe there's stuff in the lock boxes,
footlockers.
but yeah, also we could press on. Does it look like
we have a key.
We found what the key opened.
Oh,
Last
we
time.
did. Damn it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
Now
it
there's
was-
no drawer.
It was pretty. I'm pretty sure it was the chest that Seraphina's staff was in.
Yes.
It's
Listen,
actually
I
in a
don't
case for a
believe
pool cue.
I don't believe that Bargle, little stalk of a man, little bin sprout Bargle, is wearing his ogre strength gauntlets. So I would like to look for gauntlets and or many other cool
Sweet.
weaponry stuff.
In these
Yeah.
2 rooms that you're in?
Yar.
Okay. You may roll me 1d10, Daria.
1d10.
Actually, sorry, make it a
Love
d8.
rolling 1d10.
D8 because you found a few of them already.
Okay. A 3.
A 3. 1, 2, 3. A random magical weapon.
Yes!
Yes.
Table
Yes.
A or B, Daria?
Give me that A. I think we rolled on a B last time.
I think you did. All right. B. Do you say B or A? Sorry.
Give me axe.
Axe. Are you rolling on B or A?
A.
A. Okay, no axes then.
Damn it.
Oh,
I meant
sorry.
A, B, of course. No, I'm rolling on A. I said that.
Hey, I want a B!
1d20.
1d20. Got it.
Calm down. Just slow.
A 6.
A 6. You find a +1 sword.
Nice!
I can use swords, or you can use swords.
Yeah, but I'll stick with an axe. I'll give it to my twonkish friend.
Yes.
Twonkish friend. Yeah.
Just remember, you can always sell these for money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You find a
this
+1
is
sword.
me like repaying my friend for the armor.
Yeah.
Lovely.
This would have been found in the footlocker of the officer in room 59.
Nice.
And yeah, it is. The rest of them have degraded over time. Like they would all need a sharpen and such. This one, however, is remarkably still like in perfect condition. The sheath is. You would say this is probably a vintage of the guy who built the castle in the first place. This probably was one of his
Actually-
officers.
I am Sir Pennitickle, so
Yeah.
would
Oh.
I know anything about like the military structures and such? Would I know of like what kind of folks those were?
You could certainly have a guess. Make
I'll do
an
that.
intelligence check. I'll give you advantage.
And intelligence. Okay, thank you very much, because I have no like modifiers.
Yes,
on
I
it.
know. I was just like, that's less cool because you got nothing.
Yeah. I rolled a strong 10 with advantage.
A strong 10. What would you be trying to ascertain, I suppose? This would probably be an officer's sword.
What
but-
nation
Um,
of like the what?
So long ago, this was the capital of the nation, of this realm. That has long since broken down. It was, I would say, let's make up some bullshit. It was an empire, ruled by a mighty wizard. However, when the wizard died, it was the wizard that was holding shit together, and it broke down into the main reason for all of this is actually communication is really difficult. Like exerting authority and executive power over a large area is really tricky. It's why Rome was as successful as it was, because they got very good at actually administering such a large area. Wizards can do that. They have the magic to be able to send messages long distance and actually like communicate with the extended bits of their empire, but they need a very powerful wizard to do that. And unfortunately, when Gygar died, there was no one to fill the power gap, so it became a bunch of warring feudal states. Each ruled by a successor who claimed to be the next of the line. So Pennitickle would actually be minor nobility, because a Sir isn't necessarily a military title. Sir is a noble title. My father is a Sir. He is also a military man, but it's totally not related to his Sirness. And Pennitickle could be a military man, absolutely, but not necessarily. If he is, he would be in service to one of those sort of successor lords. Probably
I
a
think
dwarven lord in the mountains.
Yeah, I'm definitely like in a long line of dwarven knights, Pennitickles. You know, very proud name.
Yeah.
The long line of Pennitickle.
A long line of Pennitickles.
Form an orderly queue of Pennitickling.
An orderly, yes. Frankly, it's astounding the line has lasted as long as it has, given their penchant for penny tickling. All right, yeah, you do that. So yeah, you determine this. Yeah, that's what you get. Is that this sword would probably have been a gift by by Gygar himself to the officer in charge. This is probably the leader of his
cool.
garrison. You're in his
That's
room,
really
and Aethelas now has his sword.
Cool.
Yes. Thanks, friend.
But of course. You know how to wield it. You're very elfish, so I'm not sure.
Of course. Yes.
Aethelas does a twirl with it, and is Pennitickle. You've seen him in combat, and it's very stumpy. It's surprisingly stumpy, because most of the combat has been with things significantly smaller than you. But Aethelas twirls it in a really quite capable way, and I think Aethelas possibly has to do quite a good job to actually like disguise how surprised he is at how good he is at it.
Again?
He's like, wow, I'm
Nice.
very good. I'm very good with this specific sword. Yeah.
I keep on accidentally being good with a sword every once in, 10 years.
It was probably a magic sword the first time, and they're like, fuck! People are going to think I'm capable.
That makes sense. Now that makes sense.
Yeah.
Why does that feel like that moment at work where you like by complete accident solve a massive problem, and then suddenly everyone's like, well, this person's really good and capable, and like, oh,
Not
fuck!
again.
They're gonna expect me to repeat this.
Nothing more stressful than being capable and revealed to be good at stuff. Yeah. All right. That is what you find. Some fun lore dump there.
Nice.
There is only one door further east. Everything else heads north.
Should we
Well,
try
actually,
the last
if
eastern
you
door?
did search out the northern room as well, which you said you did, there is an eastern door there as well.
Shall we pick the most southeasterly first, just to hit the very
Yes.
corner, and then we'll move northeast?
Yep.
Yes.
Presumably you listened at the door.
I think we're making
Yes,
a good habit.
we
of
big
that.
listen.
There is once again sounds of the crackling of flames. You would say probably candles. Nothing big, but there is definitely lit flame in there. But you hear nothing beyond that.
I mean, this dude could have heard us coming by this point. He's just
You
waiting.
did say you were being quiet in the rooms that
Yeah.
you were in.
Yes.
And you rolled for it, and the cumulative roll was an average of about 3, which isn't super low, but it's not fantastic. I think it was a 5, a 4, and a 1.
1?
Yeah, which
Yep.
does pull the average down a little bit, but yeah, not
Sorry.
terribly. So yeah.
I can't be fighting magic and stealth. That's just broken.
Well, that's why you have such a high XP threshold before you level up.
Yes.
So, what do you do?
Well,
Hey, Mooncloud.
Seraphina's going to stand bravely behind her 2 companions with her staff ready for whatever comes next.
Which staff does Seraphina have out?
I have the danger staff out.
Danger staff. Seraphina, danger powers.
Our way to the danger stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should definitely open the most east stuff just to know that it's not anything weird behind us. You know?
Oh, sure. Yeah. I think that was the intention. So, southeasterly, heading into room number 60.
Yep.
Same order as before. Pennitickle goes in first, Aethelas behind, and Seraphina bravely bringing up the rear.
She bravely brought up the rear.
Pennitickle normally bravely brings things up rears, but here we go. You burst into the room. This is this is there is a couple of bales of hay in the corner. The sort of thing that you would sleep in a prison. But beyond that, the room seems to have been redecorated. There is a couple of tables that appear to have sort of alchemical procedures going on them. There is also a desk with a person sitting at it, their back to the door. The person is a figure in a robe, a human figure in a robe. They have a large black hat, sort of more of a hood, long, pointy hood dribbling down his back. Draped down his back. And next to the most keen-eyed of you, which is probably Aethelas, would notice that next to his hand, which is writing with a quill, there is a wand on the desk.
Oh, shit.
Has he noticed?
You burst in. So do you burst in or do you go in quietly?
Quiet.
Yeah.
Because the room is 30 feet. It's not a big room. It is 10 meters wide.
Open the door
I have my
and
axe above
quietly
me
close
on
the
tippy
door.
toes.
So when we
have found him.
so just to be clear, he hasn't noticed us.
I will roll for him to see if he notices. He does notice you.
Why would you
I
ask
rolled-
that?
I rolled a surprise roll. He got a 1.
Damn it.
Okay.
Which means he is not surprised. Can one of you roll a d6 as well? Do you want to roll
Does
it?
he spin in his armchair and have a cat? I've been waiting for
I've
you.
been waiting for you, Mr. Bond.
He does.
Yes.
Because you
Nice.
rolled a 5, and you're a bit surprised he's in here. He ain't surprised at all. He heard you coming. He turns around and is like,
Hey, I
finally,
haven't
you're
yet.
here.
Come on now.
All the gear on the floor, and you get to walk away.
So his magic wand is on.
It's in his hand now.
Oh fuck!
No.
Can
Damn
I
it.
throw
Damn
the
it.
snake staff at him and see if it will restrain him?
Can it grab the wand out of his hand?
You do have to hit him with it. That's part of how it works.
Does throwing it at him count as hitting him?
Like a javelin?
Oh, just like throwing it is general direction, so it'll whack him and then hopefully.
Bailiff, whack his pee-pee. Sorry.
Like if I throw it at him, technically it will hit him.
Okay.
Of course, then I don't have.
Then you disarmed yourself. Yeah.
Then I've disarmed.
Well,
him.
you would be disarming yourself anyway if it's turning into a snake.
Yeah.
So you hiss
Yeah.
and throw the snake at him.
How far away is he?
Be about 15 feet away
30
from
feet.
you.
Oh.
I guess we're
He's in
starting
the middle
combat.
of the space. So
Look, is this worth trying, guys, or am I just being silly?
Look, I
If you
think
can-
we're going to head
if
into
you
battle.
can hit his wand out of his hands, that's pretty cool. And
Yeah.
maybe then we can like talk on a more even playing field because right now he thinks he's the shit. And
Yeah.
he's nothing of the sort.
And if you don't hit him, we'll disown you. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, and we'll throw you to the wolves and say you're not with us. So,
We don't know her. Okay, I will throw the stick. Basically, I want him to, I want to hit him with. I throw it at him to hit him, and hopefully it will knock the wand out of his hand. And then he will be restrained by the snake wrapping around him.
with Wayne.
What are we rolling to hit him? A 20?
yes,
I can't see. Can you see?
I believe in you. I believe.
that is a 20.
Come on.
Roll a natural 20.
She rolled a natural 20.
Oh my god! What?
Yes.
It was
Let's
cocked. I gave it a little shake,
fucking
and it rolled onto a 20.
Go.
Oh my
Um,
god, yes.
Seraphina does it dumb and survives.
Seraphina, his AC is 7.
Amazing.
He's a wizard, not a fighter. You needed a 12.
I just threw.
I
just threw a brass staff
Do
at
we
him.
have
So, yeah.
critical like success in this?
he's like, you, I'm just saying something fun also happens. He had just gone to reach for his wand, but his hand didn't manage to get to it. As Seraphina, he comes like, pop all your stuff on the floor, and Seraphina goes to like throw it on the floor and just yeets it instead and hisses mid-air. The snake flies to him. So can you roll its damage?
Yeah.
D6?
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
can you instead of damage take his wand so he can't have it? Is that
Well,
a
no,
thing?
but his hand won't even manage to reach the wand before the.
Oh,
okay,
sweet.
1 point of damage as he is backed in the head by a thrown staff.
Nice.
It's not. It just doesn't have the power of actually hitting somebody with the follow
not
through
very
of somebody.
strong, you know?
Well, it's the follow through of somebody actually like holding on to the end that actually does the damage. But it's still unpleasant to be hit in the face with a metal broom handle. And
Particularly
so
when it's about to turn into a snake and choke you.
it then turns into a snake, and it is going to restrain him for.
Restrained.
It is only successfully restrains him for 1 round. So he is
That's
going to
enough
be
for us,
restrained for the next turn. So you guys can all have another go before he manages to free himself. But his hand, because it was a
Nice.
nat 20, Seraphina moved with the speed of a striking cobra and yeeted your striking cobra at his face. Staff, metal broom handle. Like, well, what else is it? It's a pole. Come on.
And Seraphina's over there. I didn't expect that to work. Oh god!
It probably like you hit him end on, and it's like he just has to fend it off with his hand, which means he instinctively doesn't manage to get the wand into his hand, which means that whilst he is restrained, he can't use his hands. His hands are pinned to his side by the snake, which squeezes him.
Seraphina, you're so
So,
good.
Pennitickle,
Yes.
Aethelas, you have a go. He will then have a go. Then Seraphina will have another go before he can free himself.
Okay. Can you remind me what sleep does?
Let's
I haven't
fucking
used
go.
it the whole time, right?
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Why not? Yeah. Let's do this.
Yeah.
There is no save against it. I do remember that. This spell will put creatures to sleep for up to 16 turns. It will only affect creatures with a 4+1 hit dice or less. His is 2+1. Generally, small or man-sized creatures. All the creatures in the affected area must be within a 40-foot area. They are. The spell will not work against undead or very large creatures, such as dragons. Any sleeping creature can be awakened by force, such as a slap or a kick. A sleeping creature may be killed with a single blow of any edged weapon, regardless of hit points. Very realistic. Your dungeon master will roll to find the total hit dice of monsters affected, using 2d8.
Let's go.
Total hit dice.
If you one-shot him, oh my god.
Total hit dice, not hit points. That's actually potentially very big.
Yeah.
Hey, Bazhat.
Yeah.
So Pennitickle gets a D4 from Bazhat. That's very kind of you, Bazhat.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We'll pop that
So-
over.
We could say we have a window of opportunity here.
You could indeed say
we
that.
sure do. We sure do.
So, because most creatures that you have encountered so far have got the only creature you've met that has anything above a 2 hit dice is the gelatinous cube, and you roll 2d8, so the average is 9. So you could get 2 gelatinous cubes with a sleep, except that it wouldn't work on a gelatinous cube. But like, it's very powerful. I will roll for it. I rolled a 1 and a 6, so you get 7 hit dice worth of creatures. There is only one.
Oh my god.
A 2 hit dice creature in the room when Aethelas casts sleep. Aethelas, I've been waiting 4 episodes to ask this. What does it look like?
Oh, yes.
Let's go. Let's go.
What does it look like? I should have been prepping this for 4 episodes, I guess.
Have one spell.
You know what? It's it's a traditional spell. So the way he's casting it is, gestures and arcane language and stuff. I think because it's Elvish, maybe it's a bit more of like a hypnotic voice and a hypnotic kind of locks eye contact with him, and it's sort of like a room-wide illusion that the others don't, that doesn't hit the others. That's kind of like, in video games, but like the screen goes all swirly.
Yeah.
It's like that. But yeah, focused on my face.
Yep, I love it.
Huge.
So we get an 80s style swirly effect on the view of Aethelas's face as Bargle's eyes flutter closed. And we roll... it's up to 16, which would be this many. Wow, that's quite a long time. He is knocked unconscious for 12, either turns or rounds, and I'm just going to check which. I think it's turns, which means... Just 2 minutes.
Quickly. 2 minutes might be enough, Sir Penny, to drag him to the bed and restrain him if you want.
Sir Penny is all about consensual.
I was thinking that myself. And any sleeping creature will be awakened by force.
Does tying him up count as
No, that wouldn't. Get no saving throw.
Oh my god, this is OP as fuck.
Well, it's the only spell he can cast. So it's a good spell.
Yeah, true.
16 turns. So a turn being... Oh, he's asleep for the best part of 12. It's 12 hours. No. 12 times... No, it's 2 hours. Sorry, 2 hours. You've knocked him out for 2 hours. 12
Wait,
lots
how
of 10
much is
minutes.
a turn in this game?
10 minutes. One of them is 10 minutes.
It's a round is 10 seconds, and that's in combat, and a turn is 10 minutes
okay.
out of combat.
Oh,
So
I see. Jesus.
So,
well,
12.
So let me get this straight. You said that any hit with a bladed weapon when they're asleep,
We'll kill him. You can just take his head off right now. If
and
you
you
want.
just have a cool ass fucking sword that you got.
Yeah.
I've had my turn, I think. I think it's
You
like...
have.
So
His eyes
Seraphina
sort of
has
flutter
distracted
closed. Yes.
I've put him to sleep, so now it's Penny's turn.
His eyes
I guess.
flutter
Okay, well
closed.
then-
He's basically in the process of standing up. And he gets wrapped to a chair. He's already restrained. He's strapped to a chair. I would say that the snake is no longer struggling to restrain him. The snake's got this. He is pinned to a chair, the snake hissing in his face, and then his eyes close as twinkly hypnotic music sweeps across the room.
Twinkly, I think.
Twonkly, thank you.
Twonkly, yes. Twonkly,
Yes.
I apologize. Penny Twonkly. So Pennitickle, what
I
do you
mean,
do?
there's only one thing that's left to do.
Mm-hmm.
There's a three-piece combo. I take
Yeah.
out my
Bop,
axe.
bop, bop.
I stand
Holy
in front
shit.
of him, and I say a little prayer for the dwarven gods and say,
For you.
you fought well. It was a worthy battle.
It was not.
You fucking suck, dude. We were worried.
You almost got us, but no, you didn't. And then I, pow!
And as you do that, I need you to make a save against spells, Pennitickle.
Oh shit! Okay, Jesus. Yeah, he would have something, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
The sneaky bastard.
Please, 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 please be good. It is good. It's 19.
19, thank goodness. Alrighty.
What could have happened?
Wait, it's what happened. So, Pennitickle.
Yeah.
You managed to take half damage from the fireball that
Fuck.
he had bound a glyph of warding
Makes sense.
into his a necklace he was wearing. Basically, it's a dead man switch.
Yeah.
He dies, and he wants to take whoever died with him. Pennitickle steps in, big swing, no holding back, takes the guy's head off, and immediately from his chest, a burst of flames. And
How
Pennitickle
much?
rips, velcros up his chest hair to shield himself from the damage. I
The
rolled
smell of burning hair.
I rolled 9 on 2d8s. You take half, because you passed the save.
Thank.
So a 4?
4.
Oh, which you
I'm
can
still
survive.
up.
You can
I'm
survive
still
it.
up.
Yeah.
Wow, you're almost bald.
I'm on 2 hit points. Yeah, how much of my gorgeous, luscious beard is left?
I think the beard that's attached to your face is fine, but the stuff that was attached to your chest is singed away. So it's now it's got a flapping. You can actually move
Damn
it
it.
again.
Okay. Oh, there's a breeze. Oh. Damn.
Wow, that smells fucking great. Like,
Yeah.
it's great against a single big person, but also against a horde of small ones.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
like,
Yep.
great.
But not against a big monster.
Well,
That's the thing. It's good. It's a horde killer. It'll knock out a fair number of horde. Yeah.
I would love to look if he has gauntlets of ogre strength on his little wrists.
Roll me a D2 or a D4. Let's go
A
a D4
D2.
and then we half it.
Okay. A D2. Aha. I rolled a 2.
A 2. No, he does not. He obviously didn't keep them. He is a spellcaster, not a fighter.
Yeah.
You are aware he was obliged to share his loot with some of his kobold minions, and you haven't searched the entire place yet.
There is one very strong kobold around here somewhere.
Yes, there is.
Juice up.
There is a kobold chieftain here that you haven't met yet.
Oh my goodness.
You kind of dodged him by going diagonally south. If you'd done a full loop, you'd have found him. What is fun, however, though, is his wand. It's a Pennitickle.
Yes.
Which you can't use. But
I
Aethelas
cannot
can.
use it.
Hey!
I
He
Aethelas!
has 2 magic items each, and I have fuck
You
all.
could
Well,
trade
I
him
could
for
swap
the
with
sword.
the sword. Yeah.
No, I think it's cooler if you have it.
I mean, you could grab his pen. That's supposed to be better than the sword.
True. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna give the wand to Aethelas to sniff like the potions, but instead, I'm gonna take all the fucking potions you have. I'm gonna
Yeah,
strap
great.
myself. I'm gonna use my beard and like nestle the 3 potions in there. So I have like a little bandolier of potions
Yeah.
in front of me. So if we go fight a chieftain, I'm like boom, 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 boom.
So if you if you drink all
Quick
3,
draw potions.
if you drink all 3,
I shit my pants.
you will instantly become big and then small and then float. You will either shrink and then grow back to normal size, or you will become enormous and then grow back to normal size.
No, what? You would have to grow enormous, and then your feet shrink upwards, so that you're both floating and back to normal.
Oh my god.
A lot happens very quickly, and it's super confusing.
It's very silly. All right, John. There is 2 different ones that this could be. Roll me highs or lows. As in, roll any dice, and we will take either the high or the low, whichever it is. So tell me what it is, and then tell me what you get.
Oh, okay. I gotta go highs. Go high or go home.
Roll any dice, and then if you roll an 8 and it's above a 5, you'll get the high one. And if not, you get the low one.
Okay, that's already been...
Yeah,
all
it's
right.
already been decided, sorry.
Oh, well, that's a 6 on a d6.
Nice,
That is
okay.
as high as you get.
You get the Wand
pretty
of
good.
Wands.
Ooh.
Oh,
wands?
what?
What does that do?
This black wand is 18 inches long and made of a tasteful birch and has white tips painted on. It looks like a magician's wand. When brandished at a target, the caster can see within range. You roll a d4. The effect is random. 4 different things can happen. On a 1, a single creature of the caster's choice must make a save or suddenly be crushed by an enormous wand identical to the original, but the size of an oak tree landing on them, for 4d8 damage. Half on a successful save against wands.
4d8, Jesus.
On a 2, a single creature of the caster's choice must make a save or have an identical copy of the wand catapulted at them at high speed, dealing 1d6 damage.
That's so funny.
On a 3, every creature of the caster's choice other than themselves within 30 feet receives an identical copy of this wand with only a single charge and only option number 1 or 2.
That's amazing.
That's crazy.
With 2 also replacing options 3 and 4. On a 4, 1d4 creatures of the DM's choice within 60 feet receive identical copies in the same manner as option 3. And all recipients are able to use those wands. So you have a 1 in 4 chance of heavily arming your opponent.
Yeah. But like...
That's kind of cool.
But a 1 in 4 chance of fucking them up.
Yeah. This is
Giant
great,
wands.
Aethelas is going to be like, yes, this is how we tell the story. We're going to be rich. I'm going to keep casting this until we all until I hit a 4, and you 2 get versions of this, and then you can keep casting this, and we can just get infinite Wonder Wands and sell them.
The infinite, like if allies get it, it has 1 charge and then it is useless.
Both 3 and 4 are only 1 charge. I thought 4 was an infinite version.
No.
Damn.
4 is enemies get 1 charge users.
Oh.
1d4 creatures of my choice.
And that's the difference. Yeah, okay. I thought the difference was that it became infinite. And I was like, oh, we're just going to abuse the shit out of this.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that is crazy though.
That's still cool.
Crazy.
That's amazing.
The weapon itself has, I will roll a d10 to see how many charges it has. That is the total number of charges it has.
Oh.
It has 8.
Okay.
Oh, shit. That's pretty good.
Can it be recharged?
This is one I made up. I'll be honest. I created this, but wands do have a rod is similar, but 3 feet. A wand contains 1 to 10 charges when found. Each item is described below. It does not say so. Of what it can do.
For my mental image of rolling a 2 and getting... No, of rolling a 1 and getting crushed by the oak, this works really well with Sir Pennitickle. Like, my idea is that, like, you know, caber toss?
Yes.
Yeah. It's like that. Caber toss, the Scottish, like, sport of throwing a tree as far as you
log?
get.
Yeah.
Except the log is fucking huge, and I would imagine, like, in this world, dwarves invented that instead of the Scottish.
Definitely a dwarven sport.
And they're tipped
Dwarves
right on the
don't
ends.
like wood either, so they're all about stone and metal. So yeah, like wood's useless. Throw it vigorously.
Yeah. Amazing. Just
the
invent the
Pillars of
under
Hercules.
12 caber toss championships.
Oh my god, just the children running around with little saplings.
No. They get poultry.
He's still a dwarf. Just the little mustaches. Alrighty. You have successfully slain Bargle. Really quite. You made it look easy. If you'd been able to get a spell off, it wouldn't have been.
Yeah.
That's why we went hard.
Yeah, we went hard, and now we get to go home. Seraphina's going to take a moment, like holding her staff, looking down over the corpse of Bargle, and she'll be like, Alina, you have been avenged.
Yeah.
May you rest in peace.
There is also a sack of money in here that was looted from Alina.
Yeah.
Hey!
It was both cool and anticlimactic.
It's Alina's experience. As now.
You get... it contains... Ready for this? 1 platinum piece. 12 electrum pieces. 57 silver pieces. 94 copper pieces.
Cool.
And
She was fucking loaded.
3 gold pieces.
94 copper, though, is a lot of
Wait, how
copper
much?
for
How
not
much
much.
gold? Sorry.
3.
6. 3.
6. 3.
3.
Okay.
Well, the good news is we've got a lot of change for any vending machines we encounter on our
True.
way.
Also,
machines.
while we're checking the gold,
No.
I will sadly waddle to Seraphina and show my scorched naked chest. Like,
And I'll be like,
I'm at 2 HP. I'm just saying.
healing? You healing? And she'll get out, and she'll get out the other staff and heal Sir Pennitickle. So I need to roll a d6.
You do.
Yes.
Pull out the snake. Oh, no, not that one. No.
4.
+1, so you heal 5 points.
This one was a
Hey.
Oh, I'm back to
Okay.
Full health.
7, my max.
Nice. There you go.
Yay!
Thank you so much.
But that you now cannot heal Pennitickle again today.
Yeah. So don't get any more fights today. Also, so we can gently bind the wizard, right, without waking him up.
He's dead.
Oh shit! No,
He's
we killed him.
decapitated.
Oh, sorry.
You remember how Pennitickle cut his head off?
Very little
Sorry.
to wake him up.
So,
I think.
as Quad points
So
out,
we
it was
can
very
bind him
cool
quite
and
easily.
anticlimactic. What happened was, in about 5 seconds, you guys crack open the door very, very quietly, and Bargle turns to you with a big maniacal grin, twirling his mustache, and says, "All right, that's far enough. Drop all your gear or you get it." Sister Seraphina bravely yeets a metal staff at him, which midair, as she hisses at it, turns into a snake. It smacks him in the head just as it turns into the snake. He goes, "Ah!" Moves his hand to deflect the snake, forcing him to not pick up the wand of wands, which could have really fucked you up, or armed you. I don't know. And then he is immediately wrapped and bound by this hissing snake. Then Aethelas casts a hypnotic swirly pattern at him that forces him to lose consciousness at a critical moment because Pennitickle steps in and with one mighty swing decapitates the evil wizard. And then there is a blast of revenging fire as Sir Pennitickle is catapulted against the wall of the room, flames dribbling from underneath his beard as he barely survives the wizard's revenge. That's what happened, Quad.
Wow.
Huge.
That's, yeah.
And then Pennitickle got up and was like, "That one looks awesome. It's a shame there's nothing in here for me."
as burnt hair floats down from
Yes.
wafting down from Pennitickle's flight.
Gosh, it smells like a barber's barbecue in here.
Yeah. So, well, woof. Glad that didn't go any worse.
I'm glad you
That's
think it was cool,
actually-
Quad.
I carefully collect the head because we need it for the kobolds. Actually,
Yeah, we do.
here's my idea, friends. If we go find the kobold with the gauntlets, because I really want them, we can show the head and basically intimidate them into not fighting us. Like, we killed your chief. What's up?
Uh-huh.
I'm up
And
for
we
this.
can
the
give them-
gauntlets,
Yeah.
you live. Yeah.
We
Oh,
have his wand, and we're not afraid. Well, Aethelas is not afraid to use it.
Yeah.
Sleep spell would be really useful against them too. Oh well. Cool.
Yeah.
You do that. So you go looking for the other kobolds. Having a quick look through his notes and stuff, his other journal entries and so forth, you determine that the guy had about 40 kobolds working for him. You've interacted with about 30 at this point. So there's about 30, so you're probably like, well, there's not many left. And he also makes reference to the fact that he has made his dwelling in this castle ruin as far away as he could from the kobolds.
Yeah.
Now, you are in... The kobolds that you last spoke to, who were super good friends with you, were up here. You are... Oh, sorry, were up there. You are now down there. You came in...
So that large
there.
room, probably.
So yeah, we went
this
up, so there's
possibly-
only one corner we haven't hit.
Yes.
Yup.
And you do... Or let us, because it's convenient, say you find a map.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh, he
And
probably has one. He
Yeah.
probably has one. In his room, yeah.
interestingly, there is a few traps are marked out on it, sort of places to avoid things that are difficult. You notice that there's a couple of rooms you haven't been into. One good, best to avoid, that contained crab spiders.
Oh, glad
Oh
you missed
no,
that.
don't like that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ooh, that sounds bad.
The only possible worst combination would be a spider bee.
It was
but a
the
crab
next
spider.
room
Spider
on
crab.
from the castle bunkhouse that you just searched. It was the next. If you'd gone through that, that would be the way to get back to the staircase you came down. Would have been through the crab spider room. You're like, okay, maybe don't go through that one. That's where they made their den. There is also another room full of oil beetles. Yeah, look, they may or may not be a problem, but you don't need to worry. You don't. It was at the end of that first T-junction corridor. There was the room you didn't go into. That one had oil beetles in it as well. But yeah, you tried that room after the H-shaped room, the southern room that contained. Who did it have in it? 67. Oh yeah, Bargle's bedroom, Bargle's other room. When you went east from there, you heard a very small room. That was a corridor,
Yes.
but it was a very short corridor. It was only about 8 feet long, and it had doors at both ends. 2 rooms on from there, you will find the kobolds' main sort of camp underground, where a kobold named Snivels is the chieftain.
Snivels.
Cheap snivels.
And
buddy.
Snivels might be the one wearing the magical gauntlets.
It would probably be a fair bet that if
Yeah.
you gave it to anybody, it would be to Snivels.
Right.
Yep.
That would be the spiders that
Well.
don't make webs. Yes, no. Crab spiders live in burrows. Yes, so the room might have holes dug in it.
It's funny, you say crab spiders, and crabs are so fucking close to spiders anyway. It doesn't take that much.
No, it's a
And
quite
like
easy.
there's fucking islands where they have like giant land-dwelling crabs, and those things are terrifying.
Yeah, imagine that,
Oh,
but like
yeah.
something that kind of does spin webs inside its burrow, that sort of thing. They I would say they make webs, but not like they produce web, but they don't make webs with which to catch things.
They wrap up their prey. And,
Yeah, it's more of a
Right,
sort of
like a
restraining device. Yes,
yeah.
funnel webs, that sort of things. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yes, it's funny because like people think like all the spiders in Australia are like insanely dangerous, and like a lot of them are
of them
poisonous
are.
and will ruin your day. But you really don't want to meet a funnel web.
Yeah, funnel
And
webs. are
ironically-
to
Absolutely
avoid.
not.
They live in Sydney, the city where most people go. And I'm like, if you want to avoid really dangerous spiders, just don't go to Sydney.
Perth, very safe.
Yeah, we don't have any super dangerous
I
spiders.
am confident I have been bitten by exactly one spider, and it was uncomfortable. And I've lived here for over 20 years. Terrace got bitten by a redback last week
Oh, that ain't
over
no
in
good.
Queensland. That's a
he
sort
got-
of
he got
medical
given-
attention situation.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he went and got anti-venom, and yeah. And I've been
Wow.
bitten, and I had like crazy hot flushes. I was just like pouring. And
I
didn't-
won't ever do it again.
I didn't know what
Yeah.
was happening because I didn't realize I'd been bitten by a spider till later. But I thought I was getting sick because I suddenly started getting really. I was flushing really hot, and I'd start pouring sweat, and I felt really weak and a bit dizzy, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And I was just like, "Maybe I'm coming down with something. I'm just gonna lie down." And
This was at Walcott Street, wasn't it?
no, it was while we were living here.
Oh.
And yeah, later I found because you can normally tell it's a spider bite because it'll have like a little double dot in the middle where the fangs are. And I found the bite later, and I was like, "Well, that
There's
explains
your
a lot."
problem. Just don't go poking your holes in the garden. Yeah, I mean, don't
Yeah.
go poking fingers in holes in the garden anyway. Regardless of how big they are, big or small, just avoid holes in gardens.
And in toilet doors.
Yeah.
Those are for other things.
Okay. So you're going to check out the kobolds.
Yeah, let's.
What is your plan of approach? I'm going to suggest that you chat it before you get there, so that you do
Yep.
somewhat.
Yeah, we're gonna like go in with the head and be like, "We've been talking to your buddies. We've dealt
Yeah.
with your bargain
So here's the
problem."
thing. I can speak kobold. We have
Yes.
his head. We
Yes.
have his wand.
Yes.
And also we have a potion that can make someone large. Like
You don't
we
know
can
what it does.
really-
I want to be very clear. You have one of enlarge and one of reduce, but you don't know which is which.
No, we don't know which one. Okay. In that case,
So it's
we're gonna-
a tiny
I think we
Sir
should-
Pennitickle. It's like, "I have seen
And I also want to be clear. You don't actually know they're enlarge and reduce. You know one does one thing and one does the opposite. That's all you know.
Yes, but you just
They
you,
are
you
enlarge and
misspoke and you
reduce,
told us.
but
Yeah.
but you still don't know which is which. There's a 50-50 chance of it
Yeah.
going not the way you want.
Very true. Yeah, I think we should do with what we have because we already have his fucking head. I think that's gonna.
I
be
think the
pretty-
head's gonna do a lot of the work for us.
Yeah.
Gonna do a lot of the
And
talking.
you can get them
Ah.
identified when you get back, so
Yeah.
you can know which one is which when you
Yes.
get back to
Exactly.
town. Seraphina's.
And we're kitted out.
Yeah.
Seraphina is like that fucking dude. What is it? Sylvester Stallone with like two fucking guns.
Yes.
I have 3 potions in my beard.
If
Sid
you-
has a wand and a fucking
I was going to
sword.
say, so it would make, like, whilst narratively it's lovely that Aethelas gets the +1 weapon and the wand, but possibly just for this instance, I would suggest Pennitickle has the +1
Yeah.
sword, just
Okay.
for now, until we can get him some lovely gloves.
Yeah.
Oh, and we do not clean the blood off of it.
Of course not.
So we want to come in here looking like we just decapitated a guy.
In fact, because he was
Which we
killed
did.
with the axe, you rub the sword in the blood just to make it extra, yeah.
Exactly.
Cool. So you coming in big, loud, and terrifying.
Yes,
Okay.
correct.
And not adventurers.
And, well, at this point, it doesn't really
yeah,
matter,
it
does
doesn't
it?
anymore, does it?
It's also pretty fucking obvious.
Hey, look, they fell for it before.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
They are kobold.
So, I'm giving you a +1 from the head, a +1 from Sister Seraphina, which brings it to a 9, because I rolled a 7.
What about +1 to the sword, the magic sword?
I think it's just a sword as far as they're concerned. You're getting the
Okay.
intimidation bonus from the head. What do you say, Pennitickle?
So as we bust open the door in Kobold, I say, halt! We are not here to kill you. Our quarry has been defeated. And I brandish the head and I say, your chieftain Bargle has been slain. Put down your weapons and those shiny, beautiful gauntlets you have, and you will be left to live. You can even take over this fortress. We're not too greedy.
Put down your weapons. I am the law.
Okay. They
Bargle's not
I'm
the law
sleeping
here.
with you.
I am the law.
what you have rolled, their determination is they got you had a 9, which means possibly friendly roll again. Then we got a 5, which means uncertain roll again. Then you got an 8, which is leave.
Wait, no, come back.
So they will be. There is a Bargle's dead. Bargle's dead. Yay! And the only kobold that doesn't seem like incredibly thrilled is wearing fucking awesome gloves. Snivels is like, France. Bargle dead, then we go. No longer have big Bargle helping. Maybe time now for kobolds to go. You let us leave? We no fight. He says, pointing the gloves are, I'm not going to say they're actual, like, armor. I think they are, like, really nice leather gloves. Possibly with studs on the knuckles.
Yes.
And, yeah. And, like, a filigree around the cuff. And he says, you let us leave, we no fight. And his friends go, yay, free!
Okay.
The Bargle is slain.
I will turn to Seraphina and be like, can you bargain out those gloves for me? And I stand at them.
I'll be like, you there, noble kobold in the shiny gauntlets. Do you speak the common tongue?
Bits, why?
We would like to purchase those incredible gloves. They just look so beautiful. Any chance we could negotiate?
What you give?
Good question.
Need many
Coppers
shinies.
abound.
Hang on. I'm just going to quickly check my list
so
of
much
shit
copper.
that we've picked up. Of stuff we have.
We have gigantic bits of copper, dude.
Okay, we have like piles of copper.
Aethelas, make an intelligence check.
I'm going to be like, we will give you twice their weight in copper coins.
Do you say copper or do you say coins?
Coins. We'll give you twice their weight in coins. And
Smart.
I'm gonna open my purse and pull out the shiniest coin in the
15 for Aethelas. Aethelas, this one is it's a chieftain. Traditionally, in Kobold society, it is the smart or the strong. Given that he has gloves that have made him fucking strong, he may not be very smart, or he might have been smart before and then got the gloves, because you wouldn't have gotten the gloves without being one or the other. So he is quite possibly quite a bright kobold. Pulling the wool over this guy's eyes, you will have to make him an actual, like, not necessarily a really good offer, but one that he could at least, like, one that would be better than a normal kobold would be suckered by.
Well, I am offering him money.
Yeah, you are offering him money. But, like, this kobold may actually understand values, relative value.
Yeah. So if it's a pile of coppers, he's going to be like, the fuck is this?
He might insist on a variety.
Yeah, I might chime in and say something along the lines of, we know that you lead this group through strength and intelligence, friends. So we are probably we're going to offer you something a bit more generous than we normally would. Heavy wink towards Sister Seraphina, like fucking.
Yes. Many shiny coins.
Many shiny coins.
You could also sweeten the pot with food as well.
Oh.
Not necessarily for him, but like of his allies as well. If you just make kobolds are communal creatures, and like easily could be led by you please his followers. Yeah.
I mean, we've also got rid of a lot of the rats for them, but we haven't got rid of the spiders. I don't want to offer that.
Okay.
A feast of rats awaits you.
Yeah, but they don't have many enemies down here left.
I mean, the last kobolds you met were literally spit roasting rat.
Yep.
Yeah.
They were actually eating
We
rat.
have prepared a feast for you in the other room.
Squashed rat. It's like squashed. It's like Toad in the Hole, but it's rat under
I
boot.
just rolled a 10 for their reaction to that statement.
Let's go.
Which is quite possibly... with your +2, one from Intimidation and one from Sister Seraphina, that's an immediately friendly. So they fucking love that. So the rest of them are on board. Snivel the kobold eyes you off, Sister Seraphina, and says... But what if Snivel's hands get cold? I take offer, but need new gloves.
Would I have a pair of gloves on me?
Let's find some.
Let's roll and see. Each of you may roll a d6, and if you roll a 6, you have a pair of gloves on you.
Okay.
Let's go, gang. Let's go, gang.
It's 5 from
I'll do one.
Seraphina.
1.
2 ones.
Yes.
2 ones and a 5.
No, I know what to do. As we pat ourselves, I take out the sword, the magic sword. I look at it, forlorn. I sigh, and I cut off a part of my beard. It's a muff. It's a beautiful warm muff, and I'm like,
I really want them gloves.
This is part of our legacy, but I will give it to you, friend.
So you're giving him beard.
Like a chunk of my beard. It is like thick like a felt. It's like
Oh,
felt.
okay. Oh my god. Yes.
Protective. Yes.
And then you
It's like a
show
muff,
him
you
how
know?
he can wear it. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
This kobold. I'm gonna roll for it. Oh, Pennitickle.
Ah.
What is it with you guys and kobolds?
We just got away with the man.
Yeah, you do.
Kobolds are friends.
If I was rolling my d6s, there would be no... If I was a cleric, I would be nailing the turning undead every fucking time. You can't turn undead, but you guys can turn kobolds.
Everybody's got skills.
We can turn
That's
into
an 11.
friends. Huge.
He sees it, and there's a chittering of his friends in Kobold, which basically all boils down to, fucking take the deal, dude. You see what they did with the head? They've got his wand. Fuck.
Why are you arguing?
And then one of them chitters something so fast even Pennitickle can't quite make out what it is, and dashes off, goes into a cupboard and brings up a little pot with a little brush in it, and starts dabbing it on the other kobold's chin, on Snivel's chin, and Snivels takes the beard very reverently and sticks it to his own chin.
Yes.
Why have warm hands when have warm face?
Oh my
Amazing.
goodness, Snivels.
He's
takes
a dwarf
off
now.
the gauntlets of ogre strength
Yes.
and gives them to Pennitickle.
Snivels,
I
you
put
look
him on.
so debonair.
Can me and Sniffles do the Arnold handshake? Like, oh, psh.
Yeah. He is
Friends
incredibly weak now. You crush his hand in yours as your strength becomes 19.
Woo!
Holy
Jesus.
shit.
This pair of
How
gloves
much
is
is
made
that
of a
in modifiers?
strange green rubbery substance that are comically large when worn by a normal-sized creature. They do, however, raise the creature's strength to 18. Sorry.
18. Okay.
Yeah. So these are... I apologize. I described them incorrectly before. Because
That's
I did
completely
already write
fine.
this. They
What's the modifier on 18?
are... +3.
That's big.
Whilst also deducting 2 from your dexterity.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
They can only be removed by the wearer, as long as they are alive.
So it's good we didn't kill him and try to take him off.
Well, you could take them off when he's dead, but you can't take them off by force. But they do take a
And-
couple of minutes to get off due to their clumsy nature.
8 is a -1, or is that still 0?
It would be a -1.
Okay, got it.
9 is
That's
9
a good
is 0.
trade-off for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are I actually know. I'm gonna retcon it slightly. I did write it to that they look like washing up gloves. However, what it is you are so strong. You are you have to be gentle, and it's difficult to control your own strength with them. That is why the negative to dexterity.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
But yes, I modified them slightly. That's not the rules as written for them, but I think it's cooler. Snivels also will take twice their weight in coins. Seraphina, what are you offering? You're the one who did the money on this.
Right, I'm going to try to fish out mostly coppers.
I will say that you would need 150 coins
Cool.
for the weight of these gloves.
Cool.
Or for twice the weight of the gloves.
Yeah, I am not going to give him any platinum pieces.
Quad, that actually was what it was. I apologize. It was Hulk gloves. They were, giant green
That's so funny.
rubbery substance, yeah.
So we literally had 110 silver and coppers from the first batch of coins we found, and then we just got another 94 copper pieces and 57 silver pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's say I'm trying to give him...
Most of the gold and copper that you just got from
Yeah,
Barber.
I'm going to try and give him mostly the... Electrum's worth less than gold, isn't it?
I think it's worth twice a gold.
I thought
But less
platinum
than a-
was more than gold. There's 2.
I think
and
you
then
can do
coin
like
types.
all of our copper and some silver. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
Yeah. All our copper and some silver. Yeah.
I reckon you want a ratio of about 2 or 3 to 1.
Yeah. So let's say I try to give him...
About 100 copper, about 40 silver, and 10 other,
Yeah, but not platinum.
but not platinum.
No, not a signal platinum, but basically I'll pile up like a ton of coppers.
Yeah.
I'll give him 100
Nice.
100 copper pieces,
Yep.
40 silver pieces, and then 10 of whatever's worth the least gold or electrum.
Right. Forgetting where it says. But yes, you do that. And I think he
Huge.
is so taken with having a beard that he's really quite easy to convince of this now. Adjustments.
I like
Here we
that-
go. 100 coppers equals a gold. 10 silvers equals a gold. 2 electrums equals a gold. And
Aha.
5 gold equal a platinum.
Okay, so 10 electrum
Yeah.
is what he's going to get. Which is a lot of shinies, but not a lot of value.
Yeah. I think electrum are silver, but with a purpley sheen. So they're clearly different from silvers. And he goes, "Oh, that many shinies. You take. Yes, you take. Good deal. Good deal. Many friends. Thank you for feast." His followers are going to the room you told them about with full of dead rats. Gathering the rats, gathering all the other followers down here, and and heading back upstairs to meet their friends and have a feast.
Hell yeah.
They
Good
invite
day for all.
They invite the three of you up to celebrate their freedom from the tyranny of Bargle with a great feast of giant rat, which you all probably don't partake in. Though you do
Correct.
celebrate
I
with
do.
them long into the night. Drinking, they do have several kegs of mead and stuff because they've been here a while.
Yes.
They've looted all the places that were definitely full of the previous brewery that was here at one point, and distillery, I think it was actually. But yeah, so you all get properly drunk. Aethelas notices a large chest in one corner, but it is never not guarded by at least 2 kobolds. So the real question is, the very final question is, do you attempt to rob these people?
Like,
There is about 40 kobolds.
Seraphina's instinct on this is that they've been super fucking lucky with not pissing off all these kobolds and having to kill them. And they probably
Yup,
shouldn't
yup.
push it, particularly since they just bought some insanely valuable gloves for a song, essentially. Because what was it, 100 copper
Yup.
pieces to a gold piece?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you traded in, I think it was about 10 gold.
Yeah. Which is,
Yeah.
for magic,
And also-
And a beard.
and a beard.
Yeah, also, like, that's the biggest part for Sir Pennitickle. Like, me and Snivels are, like, bonded for life now.
Yeah.
So,
Beard
like,
brothers.
I couldn't. Yeah. We're
Yeah.
beard brothers now.
And I think Aethelas might consider it if he still had his sleep spell, but that doesn't regenerate
Yeah.
until the next day, and
Yeah.
by then they've given us a feast. That would be rude.
And
We know the
Kobold-
names of all their partners and children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has the vibe of the party at the end of Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
3 giant people wandering around a bunch of Ewoks with a similar technological and social level of Ewoks as well. And it would feel like stealing from a child, I think, really, at this point. And you're like, it's probably only bits of like bone and buttons in there anyway. Like, there might be, you might recoup the value of the gloves, but otherwise...
And honestly,
Yeah.
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 You return. You determined that it was a potion of levitation, a potion of diminution, and a potion of enlarge. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, diminution on a 1 to 4, and growth on a 10 to 12, and the other was a potion of levitation.
Nice.
I was right.
Congratulations on successfully completing your first D&D first edition adventure and not dying.
Yay. Yeah. Can I just check? I know Karen has been tracking things like the items that we got and the money. How much experience do we end up with if we trade all of that stuff in?
Let us have a look then.
Let's see if I almost level up.
No.
No.
So Bargle would constitute a. You see, I'm going to give you a full 100 points of experience for Bargle.
Ooh.
Nice.
He was
We're still
potentially
so far.
exceptionally dangerous. Then you neutralized a further 8 kobolds, and 3 oil beetles. And oil beetles are quite tanky creatures.
Oh,
Oil
and we
beetles.
neutralized all the kobolds.
Yeah,
By neutralizing Bargle, yeah.
Well, you interacted with all the kobolds in one way or another. So there will be about 30 kobolds worth that we hadn't already counted.
Yeah, cool.
Oil beetles have an AC of 3, and they are 3 + 1 hit dice, which means that XP is 50 per oil beetle, so 150 from them. So 250 plus each kobold is worth 5. Of the ones you hadn't already met, there was only 8 that you hadn't already encountered, and then the 30 odd upstairs that you only neutralized by the killing of Bargle. So 30 times 5 is 150. And 8 times 5 is 40. So that is 440 plus the 370 you already had. Brings it to 510, 610, 710, 810 plus the money.
Yeah,
Which
the money
we'll
is.
we'll have to do some maths on. Because...
Wait, so how much XP altogether?
Well, we're working that
Well,
out.
you get
From the
XP
kills?
money.
Oh,
From
I
the
see.
kills,
Okay,
it is
okay.
810.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Seraphina
And
might
the money
level
is
up.
a
I'd be
separate-
surprised if everybody else does, but Seraphina might just pip it because
Let's
Seraphina
go.
also gets a plus. I think it's 10% from her prime requisite. So,
We've acquired. I'll have to go. So I don't have my full sheet here. It's on my computer. But I know we got a wand, a sword, two magical. We got the magic wand, the magic sword, 2 magical staffs, the magic gauntlets.
Mm-hmm.
We got a gold bracelet that's worth 500 gold pieces.
the items you found don't count towards gold value
Oh, boo.
because
What?
they're too useful.
So- What are they for then?
Well, they're for use in the game. That's their value. Is the
Yeah,
the
like
wand
the
of wands
skill-
doesn't give you experience; it gives you a wand of
Oh.
wands.
No, but I mean,
yeah,
like
yeah.
the forgotten bracelet. That's 500 gold worth.
Oh, if it's been given to you with a monetary value, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so-
Okay. Yep. Right. Yeah.
Okay, so we got a gold. We found
So let's. I've got a calculator open.
we found a 500 gold piece value gold bracelet.
Uh-huh.
A 75 gold piece silver dagger. I
Lovely.
don't know if that.
Yeah.
We
You can keep it and use it as a weapon,
got
but
the-
if you sell it, it counts.
we got the 2 rubies that were worth 100 gold pieces each.
200 for the rubies.
We found 110 gold pieces worth of silver and coppers earlier.
110.
Then we found another 15 coppers later.
15 coppers. Well, let's add all the coppers together.
Because we found 4 platinum pieces in another room.
4 platinums, yes. Is it just scattered all through your book?
I'd have to go check my other screen as well. Hang on, give me a piece of paper and I will write down all the currency that we've acquired.
Yeah.
So we got... Because that first gold pieces was...
So that's 885 before
Okay.
what with everything else. So I did just add in that 110 silvers and coppers. So don't add that
So we got 15 coppers.
because that's already been counted.
We got 4 platinum pieces there.
There was a spoon at one point, as I recall.
Yeah, there were 3 silver teaspoons worth 10 silver each.
Yes.
10 silvers.
Also,
Yep. Which is a gold. So 3 gold there. I'll add that here now. Plus 3.
Oh, there's a hat pin worth 100 gold.
That was the hat
Oh my
pin
God,
worth 100
huge.
gold. Is Seraphina
Yeah.
keeping that?
Probably not.
Okay, 100 gold for the hat pin.
And it was 2
Damn.
silver spoons.
Oh, I've done the silver
Yeah.
spoons.
There's 12 each.
It was 3, I think, but there, yeah.
50. Copper pieces. And then I gave away, so minus 100 copper pieces, minus 40 silver pieces, and then minus 10 electrum
So rich.
So
pieces.
we're gonna just tally up what all of it's worth and then minus off that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And I'm just going to quickly run and check my sheet in the other room in case there was anything on there that we forgot.
15 coppers added to 104 is
So, if I'm not interrupting your
yeah.
maths.
This isn't a game. This is math.
Yeah. This section that I have, like I've got a little chunk that's all in one spot. I think when I got the leather bag, 2 garnets, which was 100 gold each.
Yep.
And then I've also got written here 1,000 silver and 1,015 copper. So I'll verify that with Karen, because
Yeah.
that's a fuck ton.
1,000 gold. Yeah, it was 1,000. It was 110. That
Yeah.
was what
I
that was.
also have
That's the
1,000
110,
silver
right.
pieces. Yeah.
That was the
Uh-huh.
110.
Right.
Um,
I've got, yeah.
Of
Yep.
copper and silver. Yeah. So there is 1 gold piece worth of copper. So plus 1 there. There is 5.7. So that's 5 of silver. There is 12 electrum pieces and is 2 electrums to a gold, so 6, which makes it an even 1,000 gold. Then we have 3 gold pieces, 5 platinum pieces, all up, and platinum is 5 to 25. And then on top of that, you will have another 9 coppers and 7 silvers, but none of them amount to a single gold, so we won't count that.
That's too much.
But we also do need to minus off 100 coppers, 40 silvers, and 10 electrum. So 10 electrum is 5, 4. Yeah, it's exactly 10 gold. So we minus 10. So you got 1,018 gold worth of things.
Yeah.
And then also, you've got 9 coppers and 7 silvers for lunch money.
Lunch money.
So glad I wrote down all the shit we picked up.
So, experience points for monsters. As an example, the beginning first level fighter finds a gem worth of 10,000 gold pieces in an adventure. At the end of the adventure, the fighter has 3,999 experience and no more. Just short of the amount needed for third level. Oh, okay. No, that's not relevant. You can't gain more than enough experience to level up twice. So
That's not a concern, leveling up twice.
it might be for Seraphina. I should also remind you that they get 1 experience point for each gold of treasure. As treasure is divided by the party without your interference, they must make such calculations themselves. Their bonus or penalty for how high or low the PR score also applies. So, your total XP would be divided amongst you, is
Amongst
the trick.
us, yeah.
I've done it.
These are all the extra stuff I found.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
There's a little more.
We've picked up a lot of amounts of random currency.
And Karen has been keeping track.
And we also have another minus because we got robbed by one of the kobolds at one point.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that bastard.
Did we establish how much that was?
Yes, I wrote it down.
Okay.
So we got another 2 coppers, 1 gold piece, 1 platinum piece, 56 silver pieces, 15 electrum pieces, but minus another 20 copper pieces and 17 silver pieces because they got stolen.
Okay, so the coppers, 20 coppers equals 2 silvers, so let's just make that 19 silvers, which puts it 62, drops it down to 48 silvers, and 2 coppers, 48 silvers, so it's 11 coppers, plus 7, we've already done that, so it will be 4 gold from that, 1 from that, 5 from that, and 7 from that. 8 from that, and make that a 3. Yeah, cool. Alrighty. So you have 11 coppers and 3 silvers as walking around money, and then 18 more gold pieces, plus another 18, which makes it 1,036 in terms of total money, plus 810 actual experience for killing things, and then we divide 1,846 by 3. means you each get 615.3 recurring experience, unless you met your prime requisites.
Wait, how much again? I'm deaf to numbers.
615.3.
Thank you.
However, if you got your prime requisite, dwarves being so the prime requisite is manual. This is it. Yeah. And this is why it's good to have your prime requisite be good. The elf requires a prime you get 5% bonus if your intelligence is 16 or greater, along with your strength
16?
being... Yeah. Oh, no, sorry. 13 or better. For both.
Oh, thank God.
Both. Yeah. If
So
the
I got
intelligence...
one of the two.
Interesting. If the intelligence is 16 or greater, along with strength being 13 or greater, the XP bonus is 10%. However, you've only got one. So 5% for Aethelas. And whereas Seraphina and Pennitickle require a 13 in strength for Pennitickle and wisdom for Seraphina, which I think she has. For a 10%.
Yes. So I get 10%.
10% of the total amount, which is the 600 and...
So another 61. So we'll divide it by 10. And then...
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
61.
No, and then divide by another 2. Aethelas gets another 30.7, which would actually round up to 31 experience. And Pennitickle and Seraphina get an extra 61.5. So you would round up as well. So 62 extra.
So 676.8666 recurring.
Well, we've rounded, so yeah. 677.
Yeah, 77 because we're rounding up. Well,
Damn.
I have 2,200 to level up, so I'm not even halfway
Not
through.
quite there. Yeah.
Do I need
Yes.
to level up?
Sister Seraphina I only think needs 1,500, maybe 1,800.
Yeah, we're nowhere near the 4,000 that I need. I'm gonna
1,500 to
I'm
level
gonna
up
for a while.
to second level.
Oh, I'm like a third of the way there.
Wow.
I may have slightly understocked the dungeon. It might have been supposed to be significantly larger. That being said, if I hadn't allowed you to have a short rest, Pennitickle would have died.
Yeah,
Nope,
absolutely.
I'd be dead.
The rest of you would have survived because you didn't actually take any further damage after you fought the zombies.
Hey.
Wow, yeah.
But Pennitickle was on, I think, 2 hit points after fighting the zombies.
Yeah.
And that would have killed him.
Yeah.
Though it might have
Unless he
changed what
was
you
healed.
did. Aethelas might have been the one who went for the big swing at the end. Or
Yeah.
you might have approached it significantly more cautiously because you're all badly injured and he was restrained in a sleep.
Yep.
So it's hard to... You can't second guess it exactly, but I think I kitted it out appropriately for the difficulty of the level that which you were playing. It's also worthy to note that this is designed for a 4-player game. So you're possibly slightly under resourced.
Look, it means that I have to do 3 adventures to level up,
Yeah.
which isn't like bad.
But the example is they found a 10,000 gold piece gemstone.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so maybe they do. Maybe that is a possibility. Maybe I understocked the dungeon. But that being said, there was about a third of the rooms you actually hadn't gone in and looted.
True.
There is also, it is supposed to be bigger. There's supposed to be a 3rd floor.
Oh
So
my
you-
God.
You have to spend a lot of time looting. This game is for
This
me.
game is
Yeah.
about, it's about loot goblining, and there is also a whole thing upstairs that you didn't do, and there's harpies and stuff. You know that room
Oh,
that you
really?
couldn't get into at the back of the castle?
Yeah,
that was
forgot
it was a
that.
banquet hall, and it had harpies in it and things, and they were like, "Don't let level 1 characters in here; they'll die." And I'm like, noted. Okay.
Just open the door, see all the harpies, like, so sorry to disturb.
Go back in the following day, sleep.
Yes.
But there we are.
Wow.
There we have it, ladies and gents, non-binary folks. That was first run of D&D First E, and I learned a lot. And we had a lovely time. I hope you guys did. Let's do a quick round of favorite moments.
Yay!
Because there was some pretty good banter today, and then we will go away and find somebody to raid. But yeah, let's. Quad, would you trouble us for a D4 in chat, please? ! Roll space the number 4. Or anybody else if Quad has their hands full. Great fun to follow. I'm glad. Charred beard, at that. Yes, charred beard.
Smells
Debon hair.
Fantastic.
I enjoy it. Yes, that's a
Thank
2.
you, yeah.
Thank you, Quad. That is Karen. Favorite Karen moments, everybody.
Yay! I loved how you handled the conversation with Snivels. I think you, for sure, like the talker of the group. If we need some diplomacy, I like it.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, I really enjoyed the lobbing of the staff because mechanically it was also great.
Oh.
But like,
Won the whole thing for us.
yeah, it didn't create a large gap, but it was enough. A one-turn gap was all we needed, and it's also something that a character could do in the moment, like, oh yes, I'm just going to put this down. Yeah, like.
Yeah.
So it was like this lovely combination of like mechanically relevant and also role play relevant as well, and just won the fight for us. It was great.
Definitely. I'm going to say the oil beetles. I thought you were really cute with them. You were like, oh, can I feed them? And yeah, then they turn out to be extremely friendly to you. It's going to be a real shame if we come back to these characters at a later point and they interact with things that don't like them for a change.
I know, we've really been cruising through on charisma.
Really have. With a +1, and I just keep rolling 12s.
+1 in a dream.
Like, where are these rolls when I'm rolling stats? Fantastic work. But yeah, that was just really adorable. Like, the image of Seraphina being gently guided around by this beetle holding it, and you naming them.
Yes.
B1 and B2 and Jade. Yeah, very cute. Love it.
B1 and B2 are very jealous of Jade, who got
their own name.
You actually said all of the ones that I had written down for myself, which is cool. So I'm going to use one that I was going to use for John, but I have another one for John. It was when me and John said teddy bear at the same time. We were joking about Sir Pennitickle being a bear romantically, and then we were like, but a small one, a teddy bear. We both said it at the same time. It was great.
It was great.
Yeah.
A connection there. It's
Great.
I love it.
We need a D3 in chat. And Chad, if you have any of your favourite moments as well, you're very welcome to throw them up there. We've got a couple of people listening.
Oh shit, I forgot to add to our total the single platinum piece I pulled out of a half-eaten cake.
Oh, I think Pennitickle ate that.
Did Pennitickle eat
No.
one?
Yes.
I thought
He ate
I
the
sure
cake.
did. I sure did.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Well, we
Not
get
the
one
platinum, though.
extra platinum piece when Pennitickle has a movement.
If you're prepared to go digging.
You'll have to wait
For a
approximately
platinum
10
piece!
days.
It's only 5
10
gold.
days.
Yeah.
That is a
listen.
slow digestive system.
Yeah, he hibernates most
Dwarf.
of the time.
He's backed up, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Well, you've clearly, like, so platinum pieces are the size of a coaster.
Look,
Oh,
you
that
just
is-
gotta relax, open your throat.
Relax the jaw. Yeah. All right.
It's not the jaw I'm worried about. It's the other
That's
end.
a quad roll to me. That's a 1. Favorite DM moments, everybody.
Hey.
I
I loved. Oh god.
I loved the brief moment of Bargle that we got. Where he's like, right, you have arrived. Put all
Fuck,
your
oh god, I'm
loot on the
dying.
ground. I would have enjoyed bantering with him, but it was not to be.
Yep. He was just too weak. DM, why do you give us such weak boss fights?
He's just got a soft
Don't
head.
say that. He's still going to DM later fights for us.
No, but I had fun today.
I know how squishy
I really
Julio
liked-
is.
Shush. Julio has nothing to do with this. He's not even in the room with us. But yeah, I loved how you handled all the kobolds. They seemed very cute, very sweet, goofy guys. I like them. Not a single cell of me wanted to steal from them because they're such little goofballs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really enjoyed how you handled how gracefully you handled the Bargle fight or non-fight
Yeah.
on your behalf. Like at the end of the stream still felt like an end. So you didn't let that just kind of go. The energy didn't drop away there, and I thought that was fantastic because I probably would have been like, well, what do I do
There
now?
goes that then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm not casting Fireball. The spells he had were Hold Person, Magic Missile, he knows 2 of them, Invisibility, and Wizard Lock as well. It basically can lock any door.
Oh, that's handy.
Oh.
As well as Fireball. The trick is Fireball is lethal. You would die. There is no it's not 8d6s like in 5e, but it is quite a lot of d6s. And I'd have to roll really badly to not kill all of you.
It's enough to really ruin your day.
It's The thing is, he would be reluctant to cast it because he's also in the same space.
Yeah, it's a small room. That was
which
our
is
one
why I was
saving
like,
grace.
I considered, like, technically I actually didn't give it to him. Like, he would never have used it because he's in an enclosed underground space. But he did know Hold Person and Magic Missile. Magic Missile can one-hit Aethelas and Sister Seraphina.
Whoa. That's insane. Magic Missile is useless in other
5e,
editions.
it's not great. It's a 1d6. But
Well, okay,
I'm pretty sure Aethelas has 6 hit
very
points.
good.
Yeah.
For 5e, it's very good for one particular purpose, which is concentration breaking.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a guaranteed
It
hit.
just hits, and you have to do like 3 checks. Like that
Yeah.
shit's pretty
Yeah, oh,
good.
yeah.
But yeah, it's not a
But
damage spell for sure.
It's not for damage,
it doesn't
no.
one hit kill anything.
But yeah, it's a d6 of damage, but when you only have 6 hit points, it can
Yeah.
one-shot you. And yeah, he can do that, and it does auto-hit. It's a quite a powerful spell in this game.
Wow.
My favorite me moment was the lore about the world.
Yeah.
Just when called upon to, yeah, sure, all right, I'll make up a world right
Yeah,
now.
that was fun.
And just sort of logicking out what would have happened after the fall of Gygar, and yeah, I like that. I thought it was kind of neat. I had no problems with you guys one-offing Bargle either. I'm less bummed to him because he's a baddie from the book, and he's also a cartoonishly evil man. He would have probably tried to turn one of you to his side, which is what he did before with Karen's Jaren character, the fighter that decided to go back in and died.
I did. I died nobly but stupidly.
The first TPK I've ever done live on stream when there was only one person in the party. Alrighty. Well, seeing as there's no longer any risk of it being me, I can type !roll space 2. And it's a 2. That's John. Favorite John moments.
Hey!
Karen clears throat.
Done. Oh, I know. My favorite moment was Aethelas being actually like the smartest guy of the group, because like we have the charming one, the brawny, and the brainy one, and it being very, very correct. Like it wasn't correct in the reality, but a very astute observation of if there's a junction of 3 roads and we have a trap here, it stands to reason that the other 2 are also trapped. I think that's like actually very smart. I was like, yeah, that's a very high chance of that being the truth. I liked it. I liked that Aethelas was the one to like come up with actual like logical things. That's good.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
I think this whole party wound up being quite well balanced. And it was done exclusively from accidental dice rolls, basically. Like the dice came up with 3 surprisingly well balanced characters for each other. And yeah, we had a smart one, we had a charismatic one, we had quite a wise one actually, and we had Pennitickle. who filled in most of the other gaps.
The
He's all
sexy
about
one.
filling, and the sexy one. Yeah,
Yeah,
I love that
what
the
is
charismatic
that,
one and the
Sarah?
sexy one aren't the same for a change.
Seraphina's too earnest to be sexy.
Yeah, she absolutely is.
Oh.
The sleep coming in clutch is just
Dude,
such a good
Got it.
call. Because I was like, okay, we've got one round to do like a fuck ton of damage on the wizard, and then you were like, I want to cast sleep. And I was like, oh my god.
dude.
Yes.
I forgot that you had a spell. I forgot. I thought you were just like a warrior like me because we haven't used it a single time in the last like 4 or 3 episodes. So it's like, oh right, and that was like you two won the fight for us, which is crazy.
Well, I mean, one of us would have died if you hadn't taken these head off. So, like, that would have one-shotted both of us, I think.
I rolled a 9. If either of you had failed the spell, it's basically fail the spell and you die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my second favorite me moment because I hadn't written that previously, but I wanted to get there to be some recompense, some like there is a risk here. I was just
Makes
like, what
sense.
can I do in the moment to make this more impactful, more risky? Because it seems a little too easy. So I'm just like, Glyph of Warding.
Makes sense for the guy. He's very tricksy. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, if I was a super evil wizard, I absolutely would have a death trigger like explosion.
Uh-huh.
Like you taking me down, but I'm gonna take
That
you
was-
with me.
Oh, we got...
Yeah.
No, you're back. You're
Yep.
great. Yes. Yeah, that was a great fun. Yeah. End of campaign fight.
Well, I wasn't wanting to flatter myself there. I was just like, I thought that was clever, and I'm glad I did it. My favorite John moment is actually my favorite John moment, not my favorite Aethelas moment. It was you getting the wand and immediately, like, the instinct, and I know it because I do it too. How the fuck can I brutally break this? Like, how badly can I manipulate the usage of this? I'm going to say that the thing regenerates 1 charge a month.
Yeah. Fair.
Makes sense.
They do slowly regenerate. I imagine it's a sort of soul gem situation, but they're very hard to. It's very hard to acquire the ability to recharge them. You have to go to a powerful wizard sort of situation. Yeah.
Who's probably gonna ask where the hell you got
It's
that.
like, what the fuck is that?
You know, my friend Bargle had one just like that.
Yeah. I was just like, good, yes. This is why. This is the right response. How do you How do you
How
game
can I
out?
arm all my allies
Yeah.
with this?
Yeah.
Infinite ones. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
I'm excited. Like, I actually very much want to come back to these characters and do another one, another little short one thing. See if we can't level you guys up, at least Seraphina up, and see you guys now with a bit of gear and see how combat works with a bit of gear now. And I'll actually like write my own dungeon rather than filling somebody else's. Yeah, and see how the rules work in a little, like, the game is Dungeons & Dragons, and that's what we played. This is probably the most Dungeons & Dragons thing I've actually run in ages. Run a proper, long-scale dungeon crawl. And I'd love to try the system out in a non-dungeon crawl, more role-play heavy sort of thing.
Yeah, it's interesting, because, like, there's a number of really cool mechanics that have been lost by the wayside that I'm like, actually, no, that's pretty cool. The like listen roll that we don't know about, that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
And stuff like it. Just one spell is a bit limiting, but you know, it works.
But it's a spell that ends a combat.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was like, I've only got one, but it can nope stuff. It's just like, nope. Any room of kobolds, that would have dealt with it. It's like, there we go. It doesn't work on zombies, but we have a cleric for that. Unfortunately, we don't have a cleric for that.
She's got other gifts, like throwing staves at people's heads.
Yeah.
Yes.
Next
Snake
time, I
rapping.
need to introduce you to some skeletons. They're easier to turn. Get you to have some skelly fight instead. John, favorite stuff, and then we'll talk about Daria. Have you said
Yes.
it? Yeah. No? Yeah,
No.
go for it.
Him itself. Yeah, I also enjoyed casting Sleep. That was pretty fun. I think I really enjoyed saving it. I think some favorite stuff is like not having cast it before, because there were plenty of times where we were like, oh, yeah, that it would have been like. And in fact, I tried once with the zombies because that was about the most dire situation that we had got into previously. It just wouldn't have worked then. Yeah, I enjoyed that. I think that's it. I think that's my favorite. Actually, yeah, that and all of the twunk and bear talk.
Yes.
That's a group effort, I think.
Oh, the twunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Glorious.
Alrighty. Favorite diary moments then? Do you
I
wanna say
mean,
it
all the
or
twunk and bear talk. I enjoyed you randomly shouting out "whack his pee-pee off."
Sorry, the memes took over for a second.
Yeah.
It's just like a very funny meme of Judge Judy going, "I need to make sure you don't come here again. Bailiff, whack his pee-pee." So like that's just stuck in my head for some reason.
Was that a thing she said?
No,
Okay,
it's
right.
not. It's like imagine.
But I really love that, like, Darius characters are like lawful good, but Darius speaks chaotic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daria is chaotic. Yeah, I agree with Quad. The beard cutting.
Yeah.
To give him a muff to keep his hands warm of prickly beard, dwarven beard hair. Amazing. That was excellent. I'm also going to highlight. Oh no! Only consensually. Like he's tied up now. He can't. No.
Yeah, of course.
And I've left Karen to
I'm
say.
a sir.
I have 2 quotes that I wrote down. The first was, "I'm gonna gnome in every city." That was pretty great. And the second was,
He's ready for me.
Bargles on all fours, ready for me.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Outstanding.
Yeah, amazing. Delicious. Favorite self?
Yeah, my favorite self was also, I think, sacrificing a part of my beard to the kobolds. I think because we're kind of swindling them out of the gloves. I think that's
No,
like
kinda
the symbolic
about it.
gesture was. Yeah, we sort of
paid
maybe
them.
kind of swindling them. So yeah, the symbolic gesture was, I think, good, and it's good for Pennitickle. I think he's happy because, God, my knowledge of Kobold came up so clutch, like being off.
So
That was
great.
great. That was great. I had fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Alrighty, well, guys, we've had a lovely stream. I hope you have too. We should probably go and find somebody to raid. Let's see if we can.
Yay.
Let's see if following. No,
Mike Moans is on.
Mike is on. I'm actually going to see if we can't find somebody new. Make a new friend. Let's go, who else is doing D&D? We have Robert. They're speaking. They're in German, so I don't necessarily know if we'll be able to appreciate how good they are. Hardcore Marathon. Rime of the Frost Maiden. Season 1. World of IO 2020. Just chatting, doing some Foundry. It's raining, it's pouring. Oh, here we go. Hang on. Here we are. It's raining, it's pouring. The old man is dying. It's an awful lot of furries here. This is our kind of place, I think.
Yeah.
You're in, Daria.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Sun
You're in. I'm
Sun
not that
Sun
into that.
Balaka. We will go and raid Sun Balaka, who do appear to be playing some D&D. Names are important. Level 3. Alrighty. Well, we will go and drop a raid over on our new friend Sun Balaka. Tell them where you came from. Show them love like we always do. In fact, yo, what up? That person who has said yo, what up, whose name is just an alphanumeric string, is in their chat. So we'll go and say hi to them as well. Hit them with 1 2-piece. Yeah, fair enough. All right, so guys, we have been Corsairs Cove. Check us out on all the things. We'll go and raid them. Throw your favorite raid emotes up in chat. Tell them where you came from. Show them the love like we always do. And I will be back on Tuesday night for some more Skyrim. Actually, I'm going to try streaming from down south. And we'll keep watching the space on Thursdays for what might be coming next. I haven't actually decided yet. We will probably have a little think. Look, we might do some Teens in Space. We might do some Eat the Reich.
Yep.
These folks are welcome to come play. We'll organise that and we'll let you know. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe, you wee scallywags. Avast for now. Whee!